This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence. Sam.
Terrell.
And Lionel. And this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo!
Yeah,
Let's go!
We got Terrell in the building, man.
Yes, we have Terrell in the building. For those of you that do not know, Terrell is my older brother.
The better looking brother.
Yeah, right. He is my older brother, and currently he is going to be our special guest for the last episode of the year. Marv decided no studio this Christmas because it falls on Christmas Day. So there's no studio. So today is going to be the last day, the last episode for the year. Next week we will not be live, just to let you guys know. I know we go live every Monday, and it's something to look forward to, but believe me, you could just rewatch some videos of me yelling at Seb. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's currently here. Before I get into everything else, I do want to give Terrell a warm welcome. People have seen you on our chapter reaction that we did with you and Charles, Sebastian and Lawrence's older brother. And basically, they kind of know who you are, but a lot of people don't watch the reactions like that. Yeah. They do watch the show like that. So please, man, introduce yourself and tell us, when did you start One Piece, and how's your journey been since?
It's been a crazy journey. I started, I think, at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. It took me a minute to get caught up. I made it just in time, though. Last episode of the year, like, that's crazy. I didn't plan that out. But yeah, I've had a blast, like, just arguing with you guys about everything that I've been watching and reading, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, because we're in the group chat and on WhatsApp. Lawrence and Lionel are in it, but they never comment.
They don't.
As usual.
They don't. I just want y'all to know, man, like, this is a manifestation of, like, you know how y'all always trying to get your people to watch and read One Piece? We be doing it for real. Yeah. We get it done.
I was one of those people. Like, I'm never gonna start it. 1,000 episodes? You kidding me? I'm never gonna do that. And then I'm here. I'm here now.
So you've watched the anime up until you couldn't anymore.
Yeah, I watched it all the way through Wano.
And then you started the manga.
Yeah.
So how was the transition for you, and what did you like better?
That's tough. Mm-hmm. The anime is tough with the pacing. And I think that's the hardest part. Is the pacing just makes me want to quit.
Yeah. What's your favorite arc?
I think _Dressrosa is one of my favorites, to be honest.
Really?
With you. Yeah,
okay.
I really like _Dressrosa.
I know most week-to-week people hated _Dressrosa when it was, like, coming out, but I think if you're able to consume it in its entirety at one time, I think it flows better.
I binged it like crazy.
Yeah.
But storytelling for _Dressrosa was awesome, so I don't know how people don't like it.
I mean, the anime, it wasn't. No, because
we read it.
Yeah, we read it.
Yeah.
It stretched out so far. Like, I remember that was the first time people started saying arc fatigue.
Yeah.
Was during Dressrosa, because it was weekly. It was, like, not paced very well, but then in the anime took it crazy. Like, it was like, yo, this is really bad.
I feel like if I had to wait a week to watch the next episode, it would have been really rough. I probably wouldn't have stuck with it. But the fact that I could just binge watch it and watch the next episode after episode and get through the whole arc, I feel like made it go a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I definitely didn't feel like Dressrosa was as bad as 𝗺_𝐾𝐿. 𝗺_𝐾𝐿, I almost didn't finish 𝗺_𝐾𝐿.
𝗺_𝐾𝐿's like the one time I took a break. For real.
Yeah, I had to.
I was busy, but, like, I just wasn't as interested. I just wasn't.
Now, I would always say, while watching the anime, remember I used to always tell you, One Piece is at its best when you're able to watch episode after episode after episode back to back. If you're taking breaks, it's a different anime, kind of.
Honestly, and I don't know if this happened with you and Charles or whatever, but I feel like One Piece is at its best when you're able to watch it with somebody else. Like, me and Larry, the best time for One Piece for me was when me and Larry were watching in the attic Skypiea, Enies Lobby. Like Larry was like watching ahead, and I'm like, yo, chill out, bro.
I was bugging. I was bugging. I'm not gonna lie.
Like for the actual story itself, I do think that run from Marineford, 𝘂𝐿, not the work, Impel Down, that run was great. But like actual enjoyment of watching, it's got to be that era where we were just watching in the attic.
Yeah. All right. And then you're in the manga.
Yeah.
And how has the experience in the manga have been for you?
I like it. I don't mind reading manga. I actually like reading manga. When I did watch all of Naruto, I watched all of Naruto and then read the manga also. So for me, it's kind of like the same. It's not much of a difference there. I do like the better pacing and like being able to kind of speculate on how things would look in my own mind instead of through illustrators just telling me like, hey, this is what happened, or showing me their interpretation of what happened instead of I get to do that myself, which is cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is the difference with the manga. And it's crazy because a lot of people's interpretation of things necessarily don't work out, the way they think until it's shown. So greatly appreciate that perspective. But anyway, thank you for being here, bro.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it's going to be a good episode 131. For everybody, the agenda today, right? The agenda. 1, we are going to talk about Oda's recent post about Jump Festa and the upcoming year, what to expect from One Piece. And then I believe we have 2 questions to go over that Sebastian wants to troll me about. And then after that, we're going to do phone calls. We're going to do a large majority of the show for phone calls. So if you're new here and it's your first time watching, we do phone calls. We let people call up. I know you see the TikToks and you see the Reels and you see the Shorts. We do all that stuff currently, and this is probably the best time to do it because this is a 3-hour show today, and also we don't have a chapter to review, so that's going to be really fun. The only other things I want to mention is thank you to the Spotify listeners and the Apple Podcast listeners. Thank you a million for you guys. You guys truly are a blessing to our hearts. There's so many of you that just don't tune in on the YouTube, but you guys listen. And it's kind of crazy because I started noticing like, we've been getting more plays than ever. Like our average for listeners has just gone up week to week. And sometimes it'd be competition with our YouTube numbers. And I'm just like, whoa. So if you are a Spotify listener or an Apple Podcast listener, please review our podcast and give it 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of times we have to tell you, like, like the stream too, because you forget. But if you could do both of those things, it only makes our crew even bigger.
Yeah, like right now, we got 180 viewers right now, but only 70 likes. Let's get those likes up, everybody.
Do it now!
Yeah, so if you can do that while you're listening, please give us 5 stars on YouTube, like the stream. It's amazing. And then comment below. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say.
They're saying that you and Terrell give off a Corazon Dofi vibe. I don't know which one of y'all which one of you guys thinks which one is which, but they saying that you Dofi and that you're Corazon. Larry.
I could accept that. I'll take Dofi all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
You sure about that?
You know what it is? I feel like Terrell's more he has bigger like heart than I do sometimes. So I feel like I'd be the Dofi because I could be a jerk. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you have a child, right? Like you have,
I do, yeah. 2
kids. You know what I'm saying?
Corazon.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more Corazon here.
Yeah, for sure.
Over that way.
Yeah.
Personally, but
I think maybe personally I give off Corazon, but maybe I don't know. Visually I give off Dofi. I guess I don't know.
Listen,
I got
bro,
Dofi vibes.
He tell the government on me. I'm bodying it. There's no, bro.
Yo, the switch up, bro. The switch up. When I was out here, like, I would be doing this, you'd be like, I'm snitching.
I'm probably, but it depends. Are you snitching on me?
Nah.
Yeah, that's it. You snitch on me, you catching a straight, bro.
Never mind, but you switch it up.
Collateral
right now,
damage, bro.
You switch it up, bro.
Nah, bro.
We gonna talk about it. Because you prevented me from a life of crime. I could have been living right now.
Why would you want to live? We ain't in the One Piece world, man.
Real consequences. But other than that, thank you to everybody that's currently here and currently joined up. We appreciate you so very much. It's an honor. But before we get into Oda's message, Seb, do you want to shout out to everybody in the chat and then go into super chats?
Yeah. All right. So we got a bunch of people here. What's up, everybody? I see KSG2. I see Mike Super. What up, Mike? Gadi Usopp. Ciandre Williams. Cobones. Get out of the way. All right. Here we go. Dwight Smith. Young Lou. Carlos. Simon. Martin Calderon. Boone, Ayo, let's go. Ayo, how that L feel, bro? How that L feel in Among Us today? Miley, Project Iceman, Broker, what's up, Broker? Pizarro Johnson, Francisco Rodriguez, Rick the Legend, Trev, Toby, Shoto Clips, just so many out here. Susie, Anthony Vargas, just so many. Mary Senpai, Young Tokyo, Twilight Straw Hat, Mitchell Jefferson, so many people in here, man. I can't keep track.
Yes, thank you for being here.
All right. And as far as super chats go, we didn't have too many, but we have two. We have $5 from Martin Calderon. It says, Final Battle Theory, Emu versus Luffy, Garp, and Dragon. 3 different paths that lead to this one moment. Path where each of their goals come true. I can see it.
That's not a terrible take, honestly.
I don't know if I would love it, but I can see it.
Yeah.
As long as I get to see Dragon do something.
You're gonna be waiting a while, bro. Imagine catching up in One Piece in 1 year and Dragon still didn't do anything.
No. imagine reading One Piece from chapter 1 and getting to this point of the end of the year and he still didn't do nothing.
Oh man.
How is that different from what I just said?
I know.
Anyway, we got a membership to Nakama status from Masab. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. We got another 2 from Destructor Games. It says, we just gonna ignore the world government canceled the N-word Nika. Oh, man. Another 5-month membership to Nakama status from Anthony Herrera. It says, yo, Terrell, how do you feel about Blackbeard?
How do I feel about him?
Yeah. What is happening?
I mean, I really don't feel much about him. Nah, I feel like he's a little bit misunderstood. He takes a different approach to trying to be the king of the pirates, and I think not a lot of people really understand that or respect that. You know, like, he's not out here trying to be the strongest. He's just trying to win, and he'll do it at any means necessary, even if it means cheating. And I feel like people lose respect for him for that, but, like, I kind of respect it. Like, you know, the strategy is there, so
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it, at least.
Yeah, he's a punk. He's a coward. That's the intrigue, right? That's the...
Terrell has a better grasp on Blackbeard than most of the community does.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like people put him like top 5 and like top 1. That's kind of wild.
I wouldn't do that. No.
Yeah. I have him in my top 10, but I do have a high expectation of Blackbeard.
Maybe with prep time, if he can figure out a strategy, because he doesn't really fight fights that he can't win.
Ain't no ones with Blackbeard.
No, absolutely not.
Again, I'm glad he has a better grasp of Blackbeard than most of the community. Because he didn't say anything that was wrong. He said the absolute truth.
Yeah. That's supposed to be him, you know, him and the difference between him and Luffy. He's trying to maintain it or get it in a way that's not I think they said not the right way. Mm-hmm. So you're not really going to gain it that way because in the show they always says like when you try to get a title or even like protect your Nakama, you need the strength to acquire and maintain it and protect it. Blackbeard, how are you going to get there if you can't protect it with your own strength? You know? So
get other people to do it.
Exactly. he protects it by his use of strategy. Yeah. That's what's different about him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Anime Reality. It says, anyone speculates on what Blackbeard's third devil fruit will be. What if Emu is fighting Luffy? Blackbeard sneaks in and takes Emu's devil fruit to set him up as the final villain. I'm hoping Blackbeard's gone by that. Well, by the time Luffy and Emu are facing off, I want Blackbeard to be handled already, personally.
Yeah.
That's me.
His third devil fruit gonna be the Hito Hito no Mi model type Latina.
Oh my god! I've always liked the he would get Marco's fruit just to cover his the real main weaknesses that he has, but that shit might have sailed already.
I know Lionel has some he had some theories, but it's basically a Zoan ability. I think one said Cerberus Or someone said, I think, was it
It's just theories that have been out there from now.
Yeah, or a griffin, I think he said.
Yeah, it's so boring.
Or some type of mythical beast.
The octopus one was cool.
As long as he doesn't get Bonnies, then we're good.
So, anyway, we got another 3-month membership to Nakama status from Alan Wells. It says, theories y'all wholeheartedly believe are true. That aren't mine? That aren't like my own theory? Y'all got any?
I have no idea. Not really, no.
Yeah, no idea.
Wholeheartedly? That's... Nah, I'm not gonna say.
Mad's reunion on the Cross Guild, man. Support my agenda. I need it. I want it. There's a couple I like, but they're too out there to like break down quickly. So I don't know. Might have to skip.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alan. We got another 4-month Nakama membership from Young Lou. It says Larry's angry Kelly Funk. Terrell is the other brother.
Yeah, you got that.
That's very true.
Yo, that's funny.
Yeah, because the other brother was taller too, right?
Yeah.
Terrell's taller.
You about to put your jacket on?
That's the weirdest fruit.
Yeah.
Who thought of that?
Oda.
Yeah, but like somebody had to in verse hope for that, according to Vegapunk's theory.
Oda was like, I wish I could put my skin on that person's skin.
And take control of it.
And take control of
Come
it.
on, man. That's bizarre. We got another 5 from John H. It says, if you had to drop 3 Straw Hats from the crew, which ones would you drop and why? Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that thought process.
Yeah, people are going to be mad at me if I answer that.
Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
I don't know.
Honestly, all I got is Usopp.
I mean, off rip, it's Usopp. Like,
Yeah, off rip is Usopp.
But besides that...
Drop 3? I don't think I can.
I mean, if we're talking like...
If it was drop 1, I think Usopp would probably take it, but like...
Easily.
Yeah.
But if we're talking like their importance to the story, I'd probably say Usopp, maybe Brook, because he doesn't really bring much to the story. And I don't know about a third one.
I'm shocked Larry didn't instantly say Sanji. I'm not even playing. I was shocked, bro. I was ready for it.
I just want to see the internet explode when he goes, Sanji.
I was ready for it.
I like Sanji, like his character, like when he's cool.
Yeah.
I just don't like him when he's not cool. And everybody knows what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the point is, it's like, all right, if I take Sanji away, could somebody step up in his place? And it's like the only person I think that could possibly do that would be Jinbei.
Well,
So it's like, the thing is too, it's like I would probably say Frankie, Sanji,
Frankie, really?
and Usopp. I would take those 3 away.
see, I don't know about that.
And I love 2 of them.
Well, you gotta think about their jobs too. Like, who else is gonna fix the boat?
Yo, listen,
Who
bro.
else is gonna cook the food?
Yo,
You asked me to take away 3. Somebody gonna be missing something from the crew.
right, yeah.
You can't take away food.
The question becomes like, who could do their role without them on the crew, right? Or something
Exactly.
like that. So my mind actually goes Robin because like now I know Vegapunk can read the poneglyphs. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like,
Vegapunk not gonna be on the crew for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but at the minimum, you could get somebody to do that. Like, I know Pudding could at least awaken her third eye. Like, you can get somebody somehow to do the thing that she's going to do for them. I don't want to remove Robin, though, so screw that. So,
Yeah.
I'm saying Jinbei just to feed into the trolling.
Ooh.
Or
I mean, it's
just
not a bad.
the actual racism you feel.
Whatever.
It's not a terrible pick though, because like
He the newest.
anybody can steer the boat.
He's the newest. They basically became a Yonko crew is like without him. So,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. There you go. Usopp, Jinbei, and I say Brook honestly because he doesn't really bring much to music.
You got any ones? Oh, you said Usopp.
No, I definitely said Usopp, hands down. I was thinking Brook, but then honestly, he was like one of the MVPs for Whole Cake. How he got, so he pulls for the team.
You know who wasn't pulling for the team?
I'm not saying that though. I'm not saying he doesn't pull for the team.
Do y'all know who was not pulling for the team during the whole cake?
Listen, I anticipated.
Sanji.
I anticipated the Sanji hate.
Yeah. All right.
What?
Let's get to
I
it.
mean, in his defense, he has never said anything that is wrong about Sanji though.
All right, bro.
I'm just saying.
Never. Anyway, we got another
They need to deal
2
with that without the food.
from Project Iceman. It says favorite yak fruit. Go.
the fruit itself.
I guess who would be your favorite to have it?
Favorite to have it?
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, the women I already got it.
Who need it the most?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Who needs it the
Dashiki
most?
need it, bro.
Don.
I wish Big Mom could eat it. Wait, hold up. That sounded crazy.
Wow.
That sounded crazy. I'm gonna move on. We got another 8-month membership to Nakama status from the broker. It says, like I said 8 months ago, Blackbeard will get boa's fruit. He tried and failed, man. I don't know, broker. I don't know.
That boat passed.
We got another 5 from Frog Ella. It says, just started listening to y'all last week. Getting caught up on Spotify. Best One Piece podcast out there.
Oh, thank you.
Top 3 biggest threats in Blackbeard's crew. Is that including Blackbeard?
It'd be Aokiji, Pizarro Avalo, and
Might be Jesus with his new ability.
it might be.
I want to say, what's his name? Luffy? He can hypnotize people. And if you're not a conqueror or something, like that's kind of crazy, right? No?
No, bro.
He can hypnotize people.
I don't know.
That was whack.
Bro, he got into and out of Impel Down with that.
cool, bro.
But
That's
he
crazy.
hypnotized like fodder people.
Django's high tier now. Sebastian, bro.
That's it, man. Hypnotism kind of wild.
Another running would be
Doc Q.
Doc Q's is
Yeah.
Also, because he could teleport.
fruit
Van
is
Ogre,
pretty
because he
crazy.
could teleport.
That was my other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say Van Ogre too.
No?
Teleporting. He teleported and sniping.
He can teleport
Yeah,
and
it's
snipe.
like-
Snipe from an island away and teleport. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
He
crazy.
could probably snipe somewhere, then teleport, grab you, and teleport you in front of the bullet.
cool, bro.
I mean, that's a Mortal
We not giving
Mortal Kombat
we're
type.
not giving sure you know love out here.
No.
That's like a
What
finisher.
what love does he deserve?
I turn invisible.
Now you see me.
How disappointed were you in finding out that's the fruit that he got? Were you disappointed, or were you like, okay, it's cool?
Yeah, I didn't really feel anything towards it. Like, I don't really feel like he's that much of a threat, to be honest.
Because observation exists.
Yeah.
So that's just like,
I'm not impressed by that.
yeah,
by that,
it's
by
like
that fruit at all.
I can feel you there. Like, you know.
You know I can see you,
Yo,
right?
I hope somebody says that to me. Funny as hell. Oh man.
Just like I wasn't impressed when Queen turned invisible either. It's just, it's not an impressive
Yeah,
thing.
that was so crazy.
at all. Especially when you're that big. Like, what's the point? What's the point of
I
turning
just think
invisible?
you need to be able to fight well with it. Queen didn't do that. That's my knock on Queen.
Because he's the size of a house. Like,
Nah, he actively took his mind off the fight and tried to hit the girl. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Anyway. I'm trying to get to these. My butt. We got another 6 from Cesar. It says, do you think Usopp is going to have a good fight? Like against Van Augur or other snipers? Yeah,
he'll have a good one.
The Van Augur Usopp fight has been hyped for a while. I think it'll be good. We got another from Aiden Longneck 5. It says, went too wild on my first super chat last week. Learned my lesson. Came back to see if Larry had waves. Hashtag Bonnet said top 1. That was a good episode, man.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We got another 2-month membership to Nakama status from Kremit. It says 3-hour stream and I didn't get a notification. Shaking my dang head. Hashtag TOPT.
Yeah, it's Lawrence's fault.
Turn the notifications on, my boy. We got another 20 from Dutton103. It says, I know you guys may have went over this, but which of the supernovas besides Law, Kid, Zoro, and Luffy did you guys think should have got pushed farther in the series? Mad love for X Drake. And that is Dutton's first super chat. So thank you so much for the 20, Dutton.
Hawkins.
Thank you.
Yo, facts. I feel like Hawkins there was potential there.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I thought he could have been a great pre-time skip villain. I say it all the time. That Devil Fruit, if you're making Luffy have to fight his like comrades or Nakama, like using it, I thought it could have been great. Like if you replace Moria with Hawkins, like you could have a similar arc and it'd be great.
Chill.
Hey, Luffy got a hook off on Zoro for real.
I just feel like Hawkins. I'm gonna say that.
Hawkins is a
yeah,
good choice.
that's not a bad choice at all.
I kind of feel like Irogi, maybe. Iroj? Am I saying it right?
Uraj, I don't know how to say his name.
I mean, I like what he did with that fight against Killer. You know, when he made him.
I like what Killer did. See, I like the sadistic side of Hawkins.
Yeah.
That's why I mean, like, he could have been
He would have been a pretty good villain.
better developed villain. But that's me.
But to me, he's not much of a fighter. He just...
That's his thing, though.
That's fine. That's why I said pre-skip, bro. Anyway, we got another 5 from Kremit. It says, new anime episode with Luffy's dream was done well, in my opinion. Recommend seeing it.
That would be...
That's not what he was saying, but that's crazy.
Cause I'm thinking the green... I guess so. It's not, you know... Cause I just mix it up with, like, you know, whatever he was using for the Seraphim, that's the green blood. But it may necessarily be that. It could be separate for just the ability.
Next question.
Yeah. And then we got another 2 from Reddit and Shake Them. It says Larry looking like Fred D. Rogers. Oh, man, bro. Well, that's all the soups for now.
Yeah, thank you to everybody for sending the super chats. I know we just got one more.
We did get one more.
Thank you for all the super chats. If you guys haven't liked the video just yet, please like the video. Also, if you're a Spotify or Apple Podcast listener, if you haven't reviewed our podcast yet and gave it 5 stars, please do. Just want to say thank you to everybody. One more super chat and then we'll go into Otis. Thanks.
Yeah, we got 5 from Kirby. It says, hey guys, love the mod night. Shout out to all the guys. Was curious, Zoro versus Sabo, who and why? Like the stream.
Zoro.
I'm taking Zoro.
Same.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. He can cut flames.
Yes,
He can cut
terrible.
flames
I mean,
out.
besides that, it's not only flames he could cut. It's, He has superior hockey.
Way
and he's a
superior.
Conqueror.
I had Sabo rated over Zoro in my top 20.
Yeah,
But
because
that's-
you don't know game.
Listen,
I kind of wonder, though, how strong Sabo's hockey really is, because we really don't know yet.
We know he wasn't enough to bang out with Fuji.
I got.
True.
I
True.
mean, that don't mean too much.
Okay,
to me.
Sebastian. All
Listen,
right, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go.
just
We're
said
done,
it's
bro. I'm
true,
not doing it with you, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing it with you, bro.
Shout out to Sabo.
Listen, I mean, his hockey wouldn't have anything to do with him just eating the fruit, though.
Yo, but he was fine. He was using the fruit almost specifically in that battle. Like he was trying it out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't see him break out the dragon.
Like,
force.
because Zoro looks so good versus Fuji, bro. What are we talking about? Whatever.
Anyway, Oda actually sent out a message for people who went to Jump Fiesta. I think it's Jump Fiesta or Jump Feta.
Jump Fest.
Jump Fest?
Yeah.
Oh, Jump Fest. My bad. He put out a message for everyone. He said, everyone who came to Jump Fest, are you having fun? This is 𝗏𝗏𝗁 Gakko. 𝗏𝗏𝗁 Gakko's leader assistant. Nah, it's me, Ichiro Oda. So many things happened in 2023 that the year flew by in the blink of an eye. Film Red had an encore re-release in Japan, so thank you very much for that. And for half the year, I was giving it my all with the live-action adaptation. I even went to LA despite how busy I am. I nervously witnessed its release. It even reached the top of Netflix for 3 weeks in a row. It was a big hit. Incredible. This success was a result of more struggles and battles than you could imagine. So it was a massive relief for me as well. The fact that a Japanese manga could win an Emmy or an Academy Award someday, that'd be a dream for me. I feel like that can become reality thanks to the production team from all over the world and everyone in the cast, including Anaki-kun and Jacob-kun, who showed up at Jump Festa today, who all love One Piece so much. So, hoping that these 5 can become Hollywood stars. Let's do our best for season 2. And then he continues on with, now then, in the anime, the Wano Country's emotional last scene was animated, and we head to Egghead. The anime episodes are also streaming on our Japanese YouTube channel. So please give that a watch. Next year, the anime celebrates 25 years. We have a massive project in mind for that. It'll be fun. Though, of course, I'll keep working hard on the manga as well, but this past year, many characters have faced many events. Truly a terrifying world. If Luffy and the others can leave Egghead safely, they should be going to that island. I also considered not taking that route, but I may not be able to stop Luffy, and finally, at last, it'll happen. The battle between that character and that character may lead to unexpected results. Onward. Till next year, alongside the 25th anniversary of the One Piece anime, I'll be in your care once again. So, Terrell, want to share any thoughts about Oda's message?
The man can't miss. I mean, it is what it is. He's got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, and I don't even think he mentioned everything because I think we saw today that they're redoing the whole anime with Wit Studio, which is really exciting. So like imagine One Piece but like Attack on Titan animation.
The first 3 seasons of
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Which is the best art style that they have.
Bruh.
Yeah, by far.
So yeah, the man can't miss. He's doing great things, and I'm really excited to see what's going to come next. Definitely really excited to see what happens at Egghead and see what he's talking about. So,
All right. Law?
Oda's funny because he wrote it like as if like he doesn't have control over Luffy. Luffy can just do whatever he like will himself to do whatever he wants. Like I'm trying to make you go here, Luffy, and Luffy's like, no, I'm gonna go here, pretty much. And then he also mentioned like that character and that island, or that place.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Oda, he's not gonna give it away to us because that's how he is. And so I guess we kind of believe it's 𝗷𝐼𝐴𝐵, but him saying that place or that character, it can mean something else. It cannot be 𝗷𝐵. What many people are I guess speculating that we might be going after Egghead, right? So it made me think honestly, is it too soon? Probably is to have a Luffy versus Blackbeard, because right now most people are thinking, we're gonna get like a Luffy versus Shanks next arc. But what if it's not? What if it's a Luffy versus Blackbeard next arc?
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Seb?
Yeah, I might be in the minority here, but I don't care when Oda does this. It means nothing to me. When has he ever actually told the truth at Festus, bro? In these interviews where he's like, one, I'm not even getting into the live action stuff because I know how we feel about it. We didn't care too much, but like
Oda be
whatever.
trolling, man.
How long ago was it where he was like, mystery character or whatever, and we had to guess on who that character was for how long? We still don't know who it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does this all the time. Every time he has these, like, interviews at these things, he feels the need. It's like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I got cameras in front of me. I gotta say something. It's gotta matter. It's gotta be stirring. It's like, bro, don't tell me we going to 𝗷𝐼, bro, or that island. When like, are we really in a year? By next year we're going to 𝗷𝐼. He's gonna finish Egghead in a year in 50
sure
40
that?
chapters. Like,
You sure about that?
I read these things that Oda puts out, and I'd be like, cool, man, that's what's up. I'm glad that that's what he's game planning for.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be able to see that by next year, when I have no faith that we're doing that at all.
Mm-hmm.
As far as this person here and this character versus that character, based off how he wrote it or said it, I had a thought of it's either Shanks versus Luffy or Shanks versus Blackbeard. Right, I don't think it was Luffy versus Blackbeard. I still think it's too soon for that, personally. I don't know that there's enough. There's a way to get to there organically.
Yeah, Blackbeard just can't fight Luffy right now.
Not right now. There's not enough. And I know that sounds crazy. I don't think there's enough build-up for it, personally. And to Larry's point, most people's point, or I think his point was that Blackbeard just can't hang with Luffy.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
can't bang with.
But yeah, I expect that there needs to be more there for that, for me anyway. Which is why I think it's either a Blackbeard versus Shanks or Luffy versus Shanks. But cool, Oda made his announcement. But like, this happens every year, bro. Oda be lying. The one time that Oda really be lying be the end of the year. Talking about what's happening next year. But yeah.
Low-key, real quick, he's copped himself out too. He's like, oh no, he was supposed to, but Luffy chose to go a different way.
Yeah.
That's something Oda would do. Like, nah, Luffy decided to go here instead of this place. So
No, you go.
That's his job, though, right? I mean, he can't just tell you what's about to happen. He's got to keep you guessing.
Then don't say anything. Like, what are we making? We're making vague announcements to be like, oh, he might go here.
Are you upset because you're getting trolled?
A little? It doesn't feel good on this side.
I think that I just want to hear about his health, man.
Yeah.
Like, just make sure you're good enough to do all these things.
Word.
Especially like you've been told a bunch of times, like, yo, you got to take care better. Like, you got to take care of yourself better. And you don't be doing that. And now, like, you got so many projects happening. I just hope he has enough energy to be like, all right, I'm still good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's for one. Two, I think the anime live adaptations are getting way better. and they're getting to a level where we're like, okay, now they're doing good. Now, and I've watched the Yu Yu Hakusho live adaptation, and it was great. But they went through so much content in such a short amount of time, and I noticed that the One Piece show did that too, where they would like flash through arcs in like 6 episodes.
Yeah, but I mean they have to though.
Yo, 6 episodes in to Yu Yu Hakusho, they already finished the Dark Tournament.
Ain't no way.
6 episodes?
Ain't
6
no
episodes.
way. Finish the Dark Tournament?
Yeah.
Huh?
So what I will say is this. I think what needs to happen going into season 2 of One Piece live adaptation, please take your time, add to the arcs that are already there instead of rushing through all the content, because I would have gave the Yu Yu Hakusho I can't say this. The adaptation, I would have gave it a 9 out of 10, but I was forced to give it a 6 out of 10. They landed everything.
Yeah.
But you just felt that was rushed.
They blew through so much. So it was like, bro, I have to give it a 6 out of 10 just because it was like, and I'm going to do the same with the One Piece. So moving forward, I hope that they realize they could treat this more like Game of Thrones 1 through 7 season instead of treating it like the 8th season.
Whoa, they didn't have the book for the 8th season though.
But that's what I'm saying.
But they got it.
But that's how it felt.
Yeah.
It felt like when I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, it was like the 8th season of Game of Thrones.
I don't know how
It was there, everything was great, except it was just so rushed you couldn't sit with it.
like they skipped them going to rescue.
Bro, they skipped Yusuke's ordeal. They skipped
No way.
No. I'm not saying skipped Yusuke's ordeal. They went through Yusuke's ordeal. They went through the Genkai tournament. They went through the dark artifacts, and they didn't even go into the maze castle. They went straight to Toguro, the rescue, and combined that with the dark tournament.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It was like 50 chapters until the dark tournament happened. That means there was like 21 episodes until the dark tournament happened. They blew past all that in six episodes.
That's I don't know how, because he had to meet,
Bruh.
That's wild, but I don't feel like the One Piece live adaptation is that bad.
Yo, they blew past a lot in the One Piece adaptation.
They changed a lot.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you gotta slow it down.
Yeah.
That's just for me. It'll always be a 10 out of 10, but if you don't slow it down, it's gonna be a 6 out of 10. Because you're just gonna miss things.
Yeah.
You can't sit with characters. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the major complaints about Game of Thrones season 8, was that they couldn't sit with Daenerys going mad queen.
Yeah.
She was sad one moment and just insane the next. And you were like, yo, there was no transition. There was nothing for her to do that. So.
I was going to say real quick, because I know we talk about the pacing, but you got to find a balance. You can't have, all right, crazy pacing or it's too long, and then, all right, no pacing at all, where like no character development, You got to find the balance in there so we can enjoy, like you said, build up and carry.
Bro, they missed a huge marketing opportunity. They didn't even put Pooh. Pooh wasn't even in there, bro. Could have been the new Pikachu.
Word.
They could have sold dolls, bro.
New Pikachu is crazy.
Yo, bro.
New Pikachu is crazy.
Yo, Pooh is kind of cute.
New Pikachu is crazy.
Pooh is kind of cute.
Pikachu is like the most marketable thing in the world right now.
Yo, bro, you don't know what's gonna pop off. You know what I'm saying? One Piece got Chopper.
Yeah, you could
Pokemon got.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
Chopper's not even like a fraction of marketability that Pikachu got.
I ain't saying you wrong. I'm just saying there was money to be made.
You're right about that.
And they were like, nah.
Yo, when you said skip Yusuke's ordeal, I almost flipped this table.
Yo, you know what it was?
You gotta
though?
be careful how you word
You
that.
remember? I believe that Yusuke's ordeal was like 3 to 4 episodes or something like that. Like we sat with him, we lived with him they got through that in like 15 minutes.
That's
rough.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, the costumes were lit, the fights were lit, the environments was lit, the pacing was lit. It was just.
It was in English?
It was in English.
How was ~Bar's voice?
It wasn't. You're Messi. You're not. It wasn't that. Yo, everybody looked it great, but when it came to this, you're like, bro, this is so fast. This is insanely fast. But anyway, let me not dwell on that.
Oh man, that's cool.
I hope that the actors do win some awards if they can. I think that's without a doubt they should win something.
For who?
For the One Piece live action. If it was that good. If they're nominated, I hope it does. Listen, Oda's big project about the anime having their 25th anniversary is probably what you said about the WIT animation or MIT animation, that they're gonna like do the episodes in the Attack on Titan seasons 1 through 3 art style, which is great. I've complained about One Piece forever. The only thing I would think is going to be an issue is One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bunch of people who specifically made the One Piece anime better by cutting out all the nonsense.
Yeah.
And it's called One Piece, so it's like great pacing.
Shout out to Fizo.
They're gonna take a hit, but other than that, the two characters that are supposed to fight, I think it's probably gonna be Shanks and Blackbeard.
That's winning the poll right now.
Yeah, I don't think Shanks would lose to him in a one-on-one, but like I said, like it wouldn't be. Yeah, it's impossible. But it's like no matter, like something has to happen in order for Shanks to be pulled down to Blackbeard's level.
We haven't seen Shanks do nothing.
R.I.P. this shit.
R.I.P. this shit. But other than that, yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for that specific topic. Yeah, we got any more super chats, and then we'll go into whatever you guys want to ask.
Yeah, we had $5 from Darth Vader. Imagine. It says, love y'all's show. Happy to tune in live for the first time in a while. Got a question / theory. Where are we scaling Santa in the One Piece verse? 𝗂𝐚𝐭 plus, in my opinion. Yo, listen, Lawrence might not be able to partake in this conversation, but this was a huge thing in the Discord today as for how you would scale Santa. And when you really think about it, Santa's got a bag, bro, and like a literal bag, and he can travel.
That would be his devil fruit.
Yo, here's the thing.
It's the bag fruit.
And Lawrence, I'm so sorry for this. Think about this, bro. One, he can summon 10 reindeer, right, or 9 reindeer.
I don't think he can summon it. I think
he can
just
summon
them
them.
snow.
He can summon.
It's like a husk of huskies, bro.
He can fly. He has an army of elves.
I don't think he can fly. I
At
think
his command.
Hold on. The reindeers can fly.
The sleigh with the reindeer
He
combination.
can't fly.
He can traverse the entire world in one night, which is insane.
Yeah, his
speed feet wise.
Yo, that's reindeers.
And he in the bag, it's literally the wishes that children have wished for.
All right, that's his power. But
what if I wish for a devil fruit?
Yo, that's
you
cool.
know what I'm saying? I could just pop that out and give it to Rudolph, if need be.
Rudolph already probably got one. He got a red nose.
Listen, bro.
That's his devil
Blitzen with the
nose
dragon
nose.
fruit. You know what I'm saying? Santa could be broken. And he probably got extreme observation hockey too, man. Honestly.
Yeah, he probably does, for sure. He be knowing who's bad and who's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He can see that from the North Pole?
All right,
That's
so
crazy.
one, I'll tell you this, he's probably like third commander. That's it. He has a good gimmick. He ain't fast. He his observation crazy. Like, that's cool.
How does he get up and down the chimneys then if he can't fly?
No, the reindeers help him fly.
They don't help him in and out of the chimney.
Not up and down
The
the
cookies give him a buff. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? Like,
Ooh.
I'm just saying, bro.
Listen,
He
bro.
be drinking milk like Luffy
Yeah,
and
listen,
Brooke.
bro. That cookie might kill him.
Yeah, he's gonna get diabetes before the fight even starts.
Alright, we can move past this.
Yeah, let's
Because
keep
my
going.
bad, Lord.
So what were you
Yeah,
talking about?
let's keep going, bro.
What were you even talking about?
Oh man, we got another 6 from I don't know, it's 𝙏𝙗𝙪𝙢𝙗𝙪. Yeah, it says much love from Germany. Longtime Spotify listener and first time making it live. Love what y'all do. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
𝙏𝙗𝙪𝙢𝙀. Did you say Danke? Danke.
Donka.
Yeah.
Donka.
We got another 3-month membership to Nakama status from Garbage D Fishman. It says, I support Seb for removing Jinbei. #EmuGang. #Whitebeard on top. Whitebeard was like,
This is your people.
I think you meant world government on top. Because Whitebeard was supporting the Fishman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. The gym protected him.
Yeah.
Like, in his territory.
I'm EmuGang, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we got another 10 gifted memberships from Dutton103. Thank you so much. For those of you that are receiving these memberships, throw the Nakama fists up in the air.
Yes, thank you.
For Dutton.
Appreciate you.
We got another 5 from Anime Reality. It says, with 20 plus years of absurd hype, will One Piece reveal fall flat no matter what it is? #like the stream. #Huncho the GOAT. #quitting the job is canon. I like that.
I think that it'll be very much similar to Dragon Ball GT's ending, where you don't really know, you don't know how to interpret it. And whatever you come up with, the same way Rayleigh said, whatever the Straw Hats come up with, they'll then receive it and understand it, whatever it is. We're probably all going to be like different expressions the same way Luffy said his dream. I just think that's what it's going to be because that's usually the best way to end a show. Leave the person asking a question.
Open-ended, whatever your perspective is going to be that makes it either better or worse. Even if you think it's worse, the fact that it gets you to feel is one thing, right? That's the goal.
I think that's the goal.
I don't think it'll fall flat.
I don't think so either.
I think the fact that like Oda's even able to incorporate Luffy's dream this late, like that's so rare. Most series, like the protagonist's dream head up. I saw an Instagram post on this recently. The protagonist's dream so early that like it is the motivating factor in all the decisions that they make, right? You know it. With Luffy, it's like we've been through all this and like now we get in his dream. So like Oda's already able to bring those kind of like not normal wrinkles into the story this late. I don't think the reveal will fall flat.
I think you want the reveal to be that way.
Yeah. I want it to be up for interpretation. That's whether I like it
It's
or
the
not.
best way, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Because also, too, for example, like you said, up to interpretation, the world government, I probably believe, saw it and wanted to, like, shut it down. You know? They wanted to rule over it and, like, hide every evidence from it. So it could show to speak to, like, not how everyone would view it, but, like, how some people can react towards his dream. Some people can react like crying. Some people could react like, oh, they want this. Some people react like, no, I want no part of this. You know? So.
Yeah. Something to talk about the next 20 years.
Yeah, bro. Imagine we hate it.
Man.
I'll feel bad for for y'all who just grinded for a year or whatever. I'm not feeling bad for y'all. For us,
Excuse me?
it's different, Terrell.
Do you know what I just went through?
It's different. You grinded for a year. I've been like trying to know what this was for like 15 years now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
for it to fall flat for me is heartbreaking,
I put
bro.
in countless hours to make it. All right?
All right, next one.
We got another 20 from Samurai Smack. It says, Yu Yu Hakusho live action should have ended at the conclusion of the Rondo fight. It is so frustrating to me because Yu Yu Hakusho is my all-time favorite. And to see such missed potential hasn't gotten me this heated since the One Piece live action. That's unfortunate. I haven't seen it. Larry can comment on it a little bit, I guess, but...
Yeah, I already commented on it.
Yeah. Sorry that you went through that.
Yeah.
Smack.
I wasn't lying, bro. I'm telling you, you'll watch it and be like, yo, this was fun. But it definitely, they lost money.
Yeah. We got another 2 from Destructor Games. It says, Larry equals One Piece Andrew Tate. Hashtag top D. I like that.
Pause.
Wow.
Pause.
Wow.
Pause. We got another 10 from Kirby. It says, I believe on 𝐿𝐵𝐴𝐵 we will learn that Blackbeard is half Buccaneer. Okay. And the Buccaneers are descendants of the Giants. What if the Giants, Bucks, and Fishermen along with Joy Boy fought Emu and a prime Gorosei? I feel like all that is fine. I don't know where Blackbeard comes in. Or why.
I ask that question every day.
Blackbeard's not that big.
Yeah, he's pretty standard size.
Yeah, I don't think he's not that big.
Yeah, because I just found out Kuma's bigger than Whitebeard. Like, by a few. He's height-wise.
Yeah, he was taller than Mori, if I remember correctly, when we first saw him.
You can definitely tell by the way he's drawn that he's pretty big.
Yeah.
Pause. Next one.
Okay. Wow.
We got another from Mario Calderon. It says, how are the other pirates searching for the poneglyphs since Nico Robin, as far as I know, is the only one who could read them? Hashtag Monkey D. Larry. Martin, we have instances like Big Mom. She had pudding on her crew, actively hoping that she would awaken the fruit, her third eye. And we have people like Blackbeard who straight up stole pudding, kidnapped her. So there's at the minimum they're trying something.
They'll just collect what they can and then figure out their translation later.
Yeah. That's the goal right now. That's all they can do, and basically just target Robin when you have to. Another 2 from Jamal D. It says, I just need to hear Larry's Kuwabara voice again.
I'm not doing it. I'm not a monkey, bro.
We got another 5 from Redhead Shankdom. It says, Larry, Santa heard that third commander disrespect. He put you on the rarely used catch these hands list.
I'm bodying. I'm bodying, bro. Santa not worth it, bro.
Santa not a conqueror, bro.
He's going to sneak up on you when you're sleeping, though.
Santa not a conqueror.
Pause.
He's not a conqueror. We got a 5 from Alan Wells. It says, Blackbeard's third devil fruit better be one that gives him speed and mobility. He's more stationary than even Big Mom. Luffy is going to be blitzing him.
Everybody knows that you. Yeah, everybody knows you get the first hit.
Make it count.
Big Mom had the cloud though, but I mean it's not.
He said more. He said less mobile than her.
Yeah.
That's it though.
Yeah, everybody, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream to support us. Thank you for all the super chats as well. If you're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please review our podcast. Give it the 5 stars. Thank you so much. But other than that, you guys want to get annoying now, or? Because I know me and Lawrence are on the same side. So.
I don't know what Lawrence's thought process is going to be. All right, so we had an interesting...
I can tell you word by word what Lawrence is going to say.
We had an interesting discussion in our One Piece group chat earlier today as to whether or not Katakuri would ever join the Cross Guild. Me and Terrell, I don't remember what Charles said, but me and Terrell said we could see a situation where his goals align with them, more specifically in the saving of Pudding or a family member, that he would acquiesce to being a part of the Cross Guild.
I can see it.
Larry adamantly said no chance in hell, no Conquerors would ever join the Cross Guild. This argument lasted several hours. I am interested in y'all's takes in general, but we can rehash it now if you want.
It's still ongoing.
Let Lawrence go.
Yeah, Lawrence. What are your thoughts?
Would Katakuri join the Cross Guild, Lawrence?
No, he would not. And I like how you said, remember, there's Katakuri is a Conqueror, right? And who's leading the Cross Guild, right? It is kind of, in a sense, buggy, so to speak, but it's really, Mihawk and Crocodile, right?
Yeah.
And what reason? I know you guys said potentially, I don't even know why Cross Guild is involved with saving Pudding. Like, why would they, right? Even if they wanted to do so, let's save Pudding to try to get Dogtooth on their side. Why? That's not an incentive for Dogtooth. Oh yeah, so I'm just going to leave my family on Whole Cake, who I've been helping for like all these years, just to join Cross Guild for what?
Okay.
When also too, like, there's no reason for it. There's no incentive for it, and also too, like, because we're not even fully sure. Even though to me he should be, and to me it makes more sense that he is, but we're not even fully sure that Mihawk is a Conqueror, right? So again, we don't have one person in the entirety of the show that's a Conqueror that's following someone who's not a Conqueror, right? You follow your own ambition, and mainly this dude is Dogtooth's ambition is to protect and be there for his family.
Okay.
One sister who got saved, not like Pudding's gonna be in the Cross Guild. No, she's got saved. So what's his incentive to stay with them?
She's not saved. She's currently under the capture.
No, we're talking about, all right, they some reason they saved Pudding.
No, Larry's saying that under no circumstances will he join at all. I'm saying, if joining the Cross Guild meant saving Pudding, would he do it?
No. He would save Pudding on his own.
Oh man, Katakuri gonna. I believe he's spinning the block.
Or with family.
He's saving Pudding on his own now.
Maybe all right. I'll rephrase. With family, like his, big mom family.
That's not even what Lawrence is saying, and it's not what he's saying. You're just trying to troll him just to make it seem like you know what you're talking about.
Man.
Lawrence is saying under no circumstances would Katakuri go out of his way to join and be under Buggy's flag instead of going to just save himself, regardless if he wins or not. Do not act like he was saying it the other way, because I know you're trying to do that.
He's not powerful enough to win on his own.
Thank you. But he's smart enough to recognize that.
Again, it doesn't matter if he's strong enough or not. It's because he's a Conqueror that he would not join under their flag. Yeah. That's the main point of the conversation. Conquerors do not do that.
That's what I don't agree with. Just because they've never done that before doesn't mean they can't do that now.
Yo, again, you can't just be like, because everything's a possibility doesn't mean that something is impossible. That's a direct correlation to like, I defy probability. You can't just be like, just because there's a 1% chance that the sky is going to turn pinkish gold, that it's never going to just stay blue the whole time. You can't do that.
If that's your argument, then Luffy should have never knocked down Katakuri on his back.
Because
it's never been done before, so it's impossible, right?
No, that's not true, because we're talking about the behaviors of individuals that we've proved over and over again that would not follow another Conqueror unless they're a Conqueror themselves.
It's not proven, it's just that's the way that
it's been proven throughout the entire story that we've seen with Conquerors. We have 17 to date, 19 with non-canon. And even one of the non-canon characters, by the name of Bullet, went onto Roger's ship, and what happened? He fought Roger and had to get kicked off because he wouldn't follow Roger.
But Larry, here's my issue, right? You guys are automatically like saying that he's going to acquiesce in this. Okay, I'm a subordinate of y'all now. If he joins the Cross Guild I'm on the same rank as Mihawk and Crocodile.
No.
Without issue.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all aren't even, y'all are like, nah, he would never be under Buggy.
No, because
Katakuri, like I said in the chat earlier, he would assess the situation before a conversation's even had. Oh, Buggy's the clown. He's just the figurehead.
Literally clown.
Okay.
I need the resources of these people to go up against a Yonko crew. I don't have those resources right now, and I need to save my sister.
Okay.
I can see a scenario he does that. Katakuri's whole storyline is him realizing that his pride and doesn't matter.
You need to stop with the storyline.
It's true.
You need to stop because
he realized that. It's true. That piece of it doesn't matter. Only him protecting his family matters.
So why wouldn't he go with his family and line up with the cross?
They aren't strong enough. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so again, Big
They're
Mom,
not.
Big Mom still has her entire crew. It's just Big Mom that's out. So one, that's not true that they're not strong. Two,
I didn't say not strong. They're not strong enough.
Say not strong.
Hold on. Two, the fact is, again, it's a conqueror. The only time we've seen in the story that conquerors have followed other people is if they are conquerors. For example, Whitebeard with Odin, Whitebeard with Ace, Roger with Rayleigh, Roger with Odin, Luffy with Zoro. There has always been that instance that they only follow each other.
But we're not talking about following, Larry.
Again, no, but you're saying joining the crew. Joining the crew means that I am under your
No.
Jolly Roger.
Crocodile isn't under Buggy, bro. Like, he's not.
Is he a Buggy pirate or no?
No, bro. No,
he's not,
thank you.
He's
No,
not,
he's
bro.
not.
No.
Mihawk is not under Buggy. You say this, he's trolling, whatever, but it's not true.
Bro, just because they are stronger than Buggy does not mean that they're not under Buggy, right? And this is where it proves to happen. If, like Buggy said, we're going after the One Piece, him and his crew. If Mihawk and Crocodile decide to stay back and not join them, they would be considered by the world government not a part of the Buggy Pirates anymore. They specifically went to Buggy because they needed his name in order to hide under his banner because they didn't.
No, that's wrong.
They didn't want to be confronted by the government. They didn't want to be hunted down because they would be under what? Buggy's Jolly Roger. They're considered a Buggy pirate. No matter what you say or what you think, they are Buggy pirates. At the end of the day,
They're not, though.
They're not.
That's not what the Cross Guild is.
okay.
It's not. Whatever.
And I don't think that they need Buggy. I really don't.
They needed each other.
Needed
Mihawk needed to become a Shichibukai because he didn't want to be hunted all the time, right? He needed something to get them off his back. He needed Buggy to do so.
It's a convenience though, not a need.
Crocodile needed resources. What happened? Crocodile
came there to run Buggy's pockets.
But again,
Right.
but,
That's what he came there for.
Buggy owed him money.
but regardless, though, in Cat's situation, the same way ~Doflamingo wouldn't join the Cross Guild because Conqueror's Haki users would try to take over. They would try to lead. No matter what you say, they would look at Buggy and be like, "Yo, you're not the captain." I'm going to be the captain, but I'm going to be the captain on all fronts. I'm not going to hide behind somebody. The only time you could probably bring something like that up is with Kaido and Doflamingo. And even then, Doflamingo wasn't considered a Kaido pirate. He only serviced Kaido because Kaido demanded he should because he wasn't strong enough. But ultimately, he would still go against Kaido. The same way Don Chinjiao would never go under the name of the Cross Guild. If he was in his... he wouldn't. He gave away the title to the Happo Navy to his son because he was like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. But the point is, it's Conqueror's Haki users. No matter what you think or what you say, they will never allow somebody like Buggy to take the reins of whatever it is. They just don't let it happen.
Even if they know what the truth is?
Yes.
Like, you think that they would let the disguise that the rest of the crew is putting out?
Yes.
No,
yes.
man.
Those are Conqueror's Haki
Bro,
users.
but we've seen Conqueror's Haki users take a hit. Like I said in the chat, they've taken notoriety or pride hits. Odin's done it.
Okay.
Maybe it's not joining these crews per se, but they made deals where they put their pride aside for the betterment of other people and the people that they cared about.
Okay.
You're telling me Katakuri wouldn't do this?
Yo, because you're saying that Katakuri has to join the Cross Guild in order to do so. Odin never joined Orochi. He never joined Kaido. He made a deal with Orochi to save people's lives for the betterment of the people because what? He was also a shogun.
Bro.
That's different from the same way Luffy and Law allied together, or Kid and Hawkins allied together. They were allies. They were never under somebody else's Jolly Roger.
I think that the real issue that we're having is that you think that these people are under Buggy and we don't.
Yeah.
They would be under his.
That's the issue.
They would be under his Jolly Rogers, and what I'm saying is, Conqueror's Haki, regardless of what you think, would never go under somebody else's Jolly Roger unless they are a conqueror.
So then, why are they the Cross Guild? Why are they not still the Buggy Pirates?
They
are the Buggy
They're
Pirates.
not referred to as the Buggy Pirates.
They're not referred to.
They're
as the
referred to
Pirates.
as Cross Guild.
They're the Cross Guild.
Okay, so Buggy's a Yonko.
He's the Yonko.
Okay.
He's the most notorious of them or whatever.
Okay, but that's his crew though. Cross Guild is his crew.
He's
Not in actuality.
He's a figurehead. He's a scapegoat.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
All right, so is the Grand Fleet a part of Luffy's crew?
They bent the knee to Luffy.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay, is there any Conqueror's Haki user on that crew?
No.
All right, if there was, would they be on the Grand Fleet a Conqueror's Haki user?
Well, technically, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 is a Conqueror Haki.
But he's not though. He's no longer active.
He's a Conqueror Haki.
He's not. He's no longer active though.
He's a Conqueror Haki.
He said he wasn't active.
He's a
Who's the
Conqueror
leader
Haki.
of the Hoppo Navy?
He's a Conqueror Haki.
Who's the leader of the Hoppo Navy?
What's his name? Sai?
Sai.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sai.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
Conqueror Haki.
So when Sai became leader of the Hoppo Navy, did 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 retire?
Yeah.
Okay, so 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 is no longer
Is
in the Grand Fleet.
𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 not? He's in the Grand Fleet though.
No, he's not. He's retired.
Yo,
Sebastian.
Why are you saying false
If they
things?
asked 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 to fight, he's fighting, bro.
He would fight for his son if his son was in danger.
If Luffy asked.
But he's
So
retired.
If
No, if Luffy went up to 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 and was like, yo, help me out, he wouldn't.
That's cap. That is cap. That is cap, and you know it.
Sebastian, the only reason that John Chow would even consider, because it would be for his son, Larry's right, but the only reason, because the one thing I feel like you guys are forgetting, right? What a conqueror is. Conquerors follow their own will always.
Always.
Right?
Always.
The only time sometimes they let other people, where conquerors would follow another conquerors, is when they feel indebted to another person, like that conqueror, or you became their friend, right? You bonded, you became brothers. Like we saw with Yamato and Ace, they bonded. And then also debt-wise, Luffy and Zoro, they bonded, and also Zoro was indebted to Luffy because Luffy set him free when Zoro tried helping that little girl and it was going to turn against him, right? Or he was going to get shot. It was indebtation. So through that one, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 lost his greatest treasure, right? That little head.
The point head.
Yeah, the point head. So he couldn't access his treasure. Luffy set that free for him, able to access it. So through that indebtation that he felt like, yo, he helped me out. That is the only way, besides from like he would join Crystal, because when they did the whole, like Larry said, when they drunk bend the knee to him, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 was not there. Sai was there. 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 was not there.
He wasn't on the ship. He
wasn't there at all.
No, he was done.
He was not there.
I keep telling you, he retired.
He was not.
He
there
was
at
on
all.
that ship.
No, he was
my
not.
God.
𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 was on that ship.
He was not
He
drinking
wasn't one of the
that.
Sebastian,
people who
can you
drank the
just
cup.
research, bro? Because you clearly
Yo.
don't know what you're talking
Yo,
about.
y'all are trying to tell me he wasn't on the ship. He didn't drink the cup because he's not the leader of the Hoppo Navy anymore.
He
no.
retired,
But he was
bro.
on the ship.
He literally
You saw
said,
him on the ship.
He said, Sai, take over the Hoppo Navy. I don't want to be this anymore. I'm done.
So so pretty much.
I do not get him, bro.
Bro.
Y'all are wild.
Yo.
Again, the point of the conversation is a Conqueror's Haki user would never go under anyone else's Jolly Roger if they are not a Conqueror's Haki user too.
What are we talking about, bro? 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 on the ship drinking, bro. What are we talking about?
He did not bend the knee to Luffy though. Like if you want to go to the panel, because you want to go to the panel where they go.
He literally said,
It's
I'm,
right
I'm
here.
giving
Sebastian,
my kids to you.
Look at the picture right here.
They will feel loyalty.
Look at the picture
pledge
literally right next
loyalty
to it.
you.
But look at the
pledge
picture
fealty
literally-
to you.
Look at the picture literally right next to it. You see all the people legit bowing.
I
sitting with Luffy.
acknowledge
It's
he didn't
𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪.
drink the father-son specific cup. Y'all said he wasn't on the ship at all. Like, what are we talking about? That Luffy can't call on 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪 to
I
do
said that
something?
he was retired, bro.
And if
He's
Luffy
retired.
asked him to do something, he would do it.
No, he's
All
not.
right, y'all.
No,
he's
Y'all
not doing
tripping,
it.
bro.
Again, we're diverging off into like other conversations that just don't matter.
Yeah,
the
definitely.
conversation was what Katakuri joined the Cross Guild and joining the Cross Guild, not allying with them, not participating in this or that. It's would he join the Cross Guild? The answer is no. Undoubtedly, 100%. There is.
Nah, I disagree with that.
Factually, he would never join because Conqueror's Haki users wouldn't do it. Yamato wouldn't, Zoro wouldn't, Kaido wouldn't, Big Mom, Shanks, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪, 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝐿, like we can go on and on. They're not joining the Cross Guild.
Because also too,
They would never let Buggy be a figurehead for them.
'Cause
that's not what they do. That's not how they act.
If you want to go with like 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝙪, right? He has to be someone that associated with the Conquerors, someone that you respect. You know he's not going to respect Buggy in the slightest, right? And why would he respect Crocodile? So the only other person
Will be
Mihawk. But if he sees that Mihawk allowed himself, like Larry's saying, right, to let Buggy be his figurehead, right? Why would Dogtooth respect that? Because what would be the reason?
But you guys are saying that like Mihawk bows down to Buggy and he doesn't.
No,
It's not why would he allow himself
That's not
why would you allow yourself?
Yo, we're not saying that
because of the
either.
convenience. He's using him.
See, and that's
But Conqueror's Haki users don't let
do
that.
that. Yeah,
they don't do that.
Hold
That's
on
what
now.
he's saying.
But
We
that's
don't
not
do
entirely
that.
true either. Doflamingo's entire character is manipulation of other people. To bend others to his will to make sure he's good. To insulate himself. That's his entire character.
Yeah, but he's still the heat.
He's a conqueror.
He's still the head of it.
Everyone knows his
this.
family.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's still the head of everything he's involved.
Yeah. Like I'm the boss, everyone says to me. They're allowing Buggy to lead their troops for them.
So Doflamingo's allowed to live in this placated fallacy of
leadership. That he's in charge of, yes. That he's in charge of.
But Mihawk can't do the same thing by manipulating Buggy?
No.
So who's the face?
That's just not fair to me.
No, because who's the face?
Yeah, who's the face of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Pirates? Who's the face? It's in the name.
Whose name is it?
Doflamingo.
Exactly.
It's not, but now you're arguing about pride now.
No, it's not
you
pride.
are.
It's not pride, bro.
Yo,
The thing is, I'm the leader. That's it. I'm the leader. You are not the leader to other people. I'm the leader.
Yo, Kaido told him to do some stuff. He did it, bro.
Because he couldn't beat Kaido.
And this a lot of it too was business. You're forgetting that.
Yo, this is business.
This is
Cross Guild is entirely business.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Especially, all right, let's go. No. Let's go back to the characteristics of how Cross Guild started. Right. First, it started with an alliance with Crocodile and Mihawk. Right. That was the initial alliance. Crocodile went to go get his money from him, right? And then Buggy used some sly thing to try to say, I'm gonna get you the money because what's owed and the potential, right? So business-wise, they let Buggy live. And then, out of the people that favor Buggy, like his own crew, made a poster, right? And gave Buggy the top billing. And that's why Crocodile and Mihawk got mad at Buggy, because why did you let this happen? Then they're like, wait, hold on.
We can use this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on. Crocodile and Mihawk have no interest in being a Yonko, being looked at as such,
and that,
being relied upon in that way.
But why?
Yeah, and that's
if y'all want to say, that makes them not conquerors, I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that y'all are now saying that no conqueror would be willing to do that. And that's just not true.
Name a conqueror that would.
I named Doflamingo on several occasions.
Doflamingo would not do this.
He's still the face of his organization.
All right.
He's still the face.
I'll drop it. But Cross Guild's business.
It's a business. It's a business.
Business is business.
No,
you
it's
want to
a
go into
business.
why? Because the main thing is the reason why.
Wait,
right?
what was that first word that you said though when you said Crocodile and Mihawk did what?
Alliance together. Right?
What's that word?
Alliance.
Alliance, right? Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So the Cross Guild's an alliance though.
Okay.
And they just have a face for that alliance. That's it.
All right.
It's not saying that they're an actual crew.
So when Luffy and Law made an alliance together, was Luffy hiding behind Law? Law's face? Like,
Low Luffy, low key, but that's a bit of a troll.
Law wasn't even doing that either.
I ain't gonna do all that.
Law wasn't even doing that either. But the thing is, right?
But it's the strategy that they came up with. Like, you put your name on, you put your
Conqueror's
your
Hakis
face on the poster.
They don't do that, bro.
I can use this to my advantage.
They don't.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Name one conqueror that will shy away or does shy away from challenges.
We're not saying that that they're shying away.
No,
It's
no.
just more convenient.
No, that goes into the reason why. Why don't Crocodile? Remember, this is Crocodile we're talking about. But also now you're adding Doflamingo. I mean, you're adding Mihawk into it. Why don't they want to take on this heat that they're putting a weaker person Buggy's doing? Why?
Simply because they don't have to.
It's not they don't have to. They don't want to deal with it.
It's not beneficial to them.
It's not beneficial.
So because they'll be challenged by the world government and the Marines,
and they don't feel like dealing with that.
Okay,
it's a nuisance.
Name one conqueror that would do that.
Doflamingo literally became a warlord for this whole purpose.
No, for business.
To not have to deal with getting chased.
No.
To not have to deal with getting chased by Granny Zoro.
No. Doflamingo legit became a Marine because he wants the Eam seat. This is his way to get there.
Bro,
he wants Eam seat.
Why is Boa a conqueror right now? A warlord right now. They didn't feel like dealing with this. Fighting the Marines is annoying. Actively having to run from the Marines is not cool. I'm not trying to do that, bro.
But Sebastian, you're still forgetting who is still the face and head of their own business and island.
Bro, oh my God, bro. Right.
Bo Hancock, Doflamingo.
Bro.
They take all the heat.
Exactly.
It's cool, bro. Yeah, I got it.
Like this,
I'm done. I got it. Yeah, I got it, yo.
We can move forward. Agree to disagree. We'll move forward.
until we're proven right.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my God, if the chapter ever comes out, bro. Katakuri beating with cross.
It would make no sense, bro. It would make
I'm getting
no
Terrell
sense.
back up here, bro. I'm trolling for years.
It would really just make no sense.
Because
That's not how the story has been working.
Yeah, and you're trying to say all the entirety of Big Mom Pirates without Big Mom.
They can't beat the Blackbeard
can't
Pirates.
make run to the run.
They can't beat the
that
Black-
large army
They can't beat the Blackbeard
against,
Pirates.
was it like, is it 10?
Bro, I've seen literally 4 Blackbeard pirates infiltrate that whole island, and they was good. Like, what do we talk? They can't.
While a bunch of other stuff was going on, and they just dealt with the whole war where they have with the Germa and Luffy's crew and Jinbei and the Fishman pirates.
Be for real.
And also, most of the Big Mom pirates already left. So you're telling me that Big Mom pirates?
That's what he's working with right now.
Who's in it? They go right now.
Anyway. What else?
That was my one. I don't know if Terrell had another one. Do you have a question, Lawrence?
Wasn't there another question?
I think it was the Wit Studios, but he kind of touched on it.
Nah, there was
the Roger and
oh my God! All right, this popped up in the TikTok live Larry did before the show. Somebody asked, I don't remember who it was. I apologize for not remembering your name, but the question was Roger versus all the Straw Hats. Who you got? And Lawrence and Larry, I think Terrell too, were adamant that Roger wins.
He does.
Let Lawrence go again.
No, Roger wins, man. Like we talked about before, like because I will say this, right? Luffy in Gear 5th is Yonko level. He has Yonko level strength, power, speed, durability, right? Two things he lacks with Orga is obviously the big issue is stamina, right? And also, to me, a little too lackadaisical because he's so carefree, he lets himself get hit a lot more than he would normally, right? So, with that issue here, and also to remember, and I believe that there is a difference between Pirate King level and Yonko level. Luffy's just touch up on Yonko level with Gear 5th, right? But also that can't last long. There's no way he's even doing real damage or like doing that well against Roger in that short amount of time. It's not gonna happen. Like he may fight decently well with Roger, but he's not gonna give Roger much fight. Roger on a light day, and this is like sick Roger on like light work, and this is like sick Roger light fight 3 days with Whitebeard. That's a light fight. Like Whitebeard, you're looking good. Oh Roger, you're looking good. 3 days. Casually. Luffy's over here gassing out in what 15, 30 minutes max? So then Luffy's done, right? Going all out, he's done. And then you have, I'm going to take now the new, in a way, don't get offended when I say this, but I'm going to take like the other monster trio, Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei, right? It's too early for them to take it on that level of Roger, right? And then right here, and that's pretty much it. Like once you get rid of them 4, which Roger would, that is it. The rest of the stars they don't have to. Because for example, how many of let's go this one, right? That attack, Divine Departure that Roger did against Odin. How many besides them 4 that he did to Odin of the Straw Hats are taking that? Just that one attack.
Roger could probably. Yeah, I think Roger could knock out like Chopper and Usopp with just Conqueror's Haki.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
I like to think none of the Straw Hats could get knocked out by Conqueror's Haki like blast, but like I don't know, bro. We talking about Roger,
dude.
That's wild.
We talking about Roger.
That's wild.
Usopp
Rayleigh did it. Usopp was alright.
But he didn't target Usopp. He knew Usopp was part of the Straw Hats.
It would literally be Roger mid-diff. And I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want a cape for the Straw Hats, but I just feel like I see Sanji getting packed pretty quick, and like from there. It's like, what we talking about? like, if the 5 of them are just straight jumping Roger from jump, right? How many attacks can they really take before they knocked out, right? Like, can he one-shot Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei? That's where it comes to me. Wow.
Is he one-shotting? Is he one-shotting Jinbei or anybody else? He's not one-shotting them. But it's like, it's not going to take more than like 3, dog.
Yeah.
Like, again, Odin was a monster. He's one of the 3 monsters from birth that were a monster. It was Kaido, Big Mom, Odin, and Whitebeard, right? From Jumps, monsters.
Yeah.
He's considered in that category for durability, in my instance, right?
Yep.
He took one and was already bleeding from every orifice in his body.
He didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, he was like, yo, what is that? And the thing is, Roger did that when he was at his sickest. So it's like, at the end of the day, no matter what y'all want to say, Roger is above levels more than people think. They just want to believe that Mihawk nonsense hype, and then they also want to believe that Shanks is comparable to Roger. Shanks right now versus Roger, I don't even got Shanks. I still got Roger.
I still got Roger.
Because remember, Roger and Whitebeard, when they clash, Whitebeard was in prime, 1.
Yeah.
And 2, they didn't split the sky. They obliterated the sky.
So
the island.
So
And the
the
island.
thing is,
So it's like, and after that, Roger fought for 3 days.
Yeah.
And he was sick.
Luffy can only compete at that level for about 15 minutes. And Roger has been known to be ruthless. So he's not going to be like, all right, let me just let this dude go and just not take him out immediately. Nah. It's going to be, I'm going to take care of you first. Your boys are going to try to jump you. I'm going to eliminate them and push. I'm going to either eliminate them or push them as far as hell. Because remember, when Odin got slashed, he flew across the island.
Yeah.
So I already got the time to handle Luffy if I need be.
So part of me does understand what y'all are saying. I do feel like we're deifying Roger a little bit with this.
No.
Just a little bit.
What? No.
Just a little bit, bro.
I don't think so. I think Roger's
Luffy's
just at a level that they're just not at yet.
Yo,
Which I
Luffy.
agree. I can agree with that.
Okay, so
but I've seen weaker people jump stronger people and be successful in the series.
All right.
Big Mom.
How long has
fought kid-in-law, right? This is a scaling lesser here, but you're talking about a Yonko level person.
Yep, keep going.
And multiple commander level people.
Keep going.
Versus Roger.
You are absolutely right. And what happened?
They won.
Technically. They won.
On technicality, yeah.
On technicality.
Yeah.
But if she sustained herself and was able to push herself off the beam, she would have went right back up and fought, and then probably fought for another day after that.
If was a fifth.
Again,
we don't be
so again, stop trolling. At the end of the day, what we're talking about is a straight up fight where they're not getting bombs pushing Roger off an island so he could be defeated. We're saying you are fighting on pure land, 1 on 5 or 1 on 10, and are you succeeding? Everything has proven that Luffy can't last for more than 15 minutes. Roger could fight for 3 days. Is Jinbei as strong as Odin when he swiped at Odin with Divine Departure?
No.
Most likely not.
I don't believe so, no.
Is Sanji stronger than that Odin?
I don't believe so.
Most likely not. Is Zoro even as strong as that Odin?
No, probably not.
Possibly.
Possibly,
because that's Odin pre 5 years.
Hold on.
Right?
Probably not, right? So most of them are going to get pushed back the same way Odin did, if not worse, because they don't have his
Odin was
durability.
alright, though.
But the thing is, that's Odin durability. They don't have Odin's durability.
Jinbei a fishman. Zoro one of the most durable people in the show, and Sanji got this buff.
I saw Sanji get his head pushed into a wall by Queen and he was bleeding, so I don't want to hear that.
Let's be honest, the most durable person on the Straw Hats is Usopp.
Okay.
Stop. So what I'm saying is that realistically, Luffy would be able to compete with him for a very short time, and after that time is over, the Straw Hats are finished. It's literally, it might be like, I know I'm saying medium diff, it might be like light diff, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It really might be, bro.
It is.
I still give
It's
him medium.
worse than Kaido versus the Scalbirds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yo, put it this way. Put it this way. Put it this way. No. Hold on. Put it this way, right? Kaido was still bullying Luffy in Gear 5. And he bullied him twice.
That's true.
So y'all basically saying Kaido not even remotely comparable to Roger at all?
No, I'm saying, no, he is comparable. He's more comparable than Luffy is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's not having a hard time the same way Kaido was.
I think you're forgetting how even though Luffy has 5th gear, how still young he is. And he has so much more to still learn.
I'm just saying, whip that Bajron gun out early.
But the thing is, even if he does so, right? And I know this sounds crazy because I legit like think Bajron gun is one of the most powerful attacks we've seen in the show so far. Like, it's close to a nuke at this point, right? Like ancient weapon level probably, right? Kaido was like stalemating it, bro.
He was.
Kaido Haki not stronger than Rogers.
It ain't.
What we talking about then? I'm not having no joy, boy.
I'm doing the Bajran gun while these five. Like, you remember?
Cool.
You know how?
Go ahead, bro.
You know how?
Go ahead,
Goku
bro.
does a spirit bomb.
No. Hold on.
And like everybody else got to fight for a little bit.
You be talking all that hype about how the Goro no Mi is the strongest devil fruit.
Yeah.
Right? Is it strong? All right. Then we had the strongest men in the world at the time, right? With that devil fruit. So that means he's like amplified like 2 times, right? Devil fruit and Haki and whatever else. The man jumped across the island coming down, which means he has more power going into that swing than Roger does off of a little step, bro. And Roger still stalemated it and laughed.
Listen.
And he was sick.
I'm not mad at y'all picking Roger. I just didn't like the low diffs, the mid.
Dude.
I give it mid diff.
Like,
I'm going high diff, man.
But if you want to put it this way, if we see what Shanks did to an Admiral, that could be like what half the straw hats. All right, you can't even move now.
Yo, Green Bull devil fruit might have popped out of his body, bro.
All right.
He might have been like, oh snap.
Okay.
It formed the new fruit. It's just like.
But
all right.
Interesting to think about. I asked the chat. Roger won it.
Chat don't know it, man.
Roger won the poll.
Of course he did.
How much by though?
It was like 60-40.
Yeah, again, most of them don't realize who Roger is. They'll cape Whitebeard was the strongest man ever, but then be like, yo, even though Roger was sick and stalemated Whitebeard and nobody won, that Whitebeard was still stronger than him.
Because if you want to go like,
and it's like, okay, so come on.
They did say that his illness wouldn't affect him in his fight with Whitebeard.
Right.
He said that.
Because illnesses don't affect anybody in their fight.
I was saying there was some pretense to that specific point.
I feel like most of them never played sports. Because have you ever had a cramp and try to ball up? No, bro, right?
I'm sure right now, especially from you, Sebastian, I know this was in your argument, but if you're saying that organ damage, that law did to Doflamingo affect him in his fight with Luffy, there's no way. This dude's been battling his illness for years. Where this dude's like, yo, you have less than a year left, and you're done so.
That's different. I get you. That's different though. This is instant. My organs is falling out of my butthole right now. Versus over the next year, you're not gonna make it.
Yo, that's so crazy, Lawrence. Because I don't know if you remember when. The anime, if we want to go by anime terms, when Roger was in his cabin
he
and just fell.
Yeah, he fell.
Yo, still clash with Whitebeard.
Shout out.
Same Roger, by the way. Oda literally had to nerf him.
You know what this is like? Because I don't want to speak about it, but it's honestly like Yu Yu Hakusho, where you had the strongest Ryzen, right? And then when the other 4, kings able to rival him, is when he starved himself over 1,000 years.
And that's the only way they competed.
Yeah, the only way to compete with him.
And he didn't even fight them. Yeah. Because they were still scared of him.
And then Yusuke at his peak is just at his weakest.
Y'all not Nakama, man. Y'all disrespectful to the Straw Hats, man. I know whose journey I was following. I don't know about Sha.
Dude, I've been on the same energy from the beginning. You know me about the Roger, how much Roger is greater than Luffy.
I think he's just on a level that is just incomparable at this moment.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy to me? And I've said this so many times before. The community, especially the One Piece community, they love to hype the mysterious non-feats. They love to hype characters that just literally do not show out ever.
We haven't seen Shanks do nothing.
So it's like, yo, why do y'all do that? Like, why do y'all continuously be like, yo, these characters, because of plot, and also because we haven't seen them, they gotta be crazy strong. And then you see somebody like Roger compete with the greatest, strongest man known to man in the verse from what they say.
And inspire most people's current top one.
Yo, and he created the pirate era. He created plot.
He created plot.
And we
crazy.
Still saying just because his title was Pirate King instead of strongest man in the world, he wasn't the strongest. Yo, bro. Listen to me now. The man clashed with the strongest man in the show, with the strongest devil fruit, and he was sick. A year and a half left to live. And Whitebeard couldn't get past him, bro.
And know what people miss, too?
What?
And know what people miss, too? Like, I hear so many people that talk about, like, Whitebeard was the strongest, and they miss this, right? When Whitebeard saw Shanks, he says, oh, every time I see you, I think of this scar on my chest, right? Who do you think he was talking about? Because real quick, right? Note, guys, when we saw, right, Whitebeard fight Roger for 3 days on the island, note that Whitebeard's chest had no scar. The note when he says right before he right after he disbanded the crew.
Nah, we can't say that, Lawrence.
No, right after.
I know you want to give hype, but you can't.
No, you
can't, bro, because there was something that happened between then.
Oda be inaccurate with his.
No, but like he said, right?
The scars.
I'm going to go see Whitebeard one last time, and then later on, we saw legit Whitebeard and Roger sitting.
But this is crazy assumption. I get what you're saying.
But who else would he be talking about? And who else is strong enough to do it?
So people have theorized that he's talking about Garling. I don't agree with it, but it's possible. You can't say that place. You can't say it's not
Garling
possible.
was too early. He's talking about.
They could have fought, but Garling and Whitebeard have lived beyond that point.
Yeah,
they could have fought again at any point.
Lawrence is talking about a separate scar on Whitebeard's body. There's like 3 that he didn't like.
Either way,
you know what I'm saying?
Either way.
No, Lawrence is still speculating like crazy.
I'm not.
But
dude,
I do understand.
It's Roger,
but
bro.
I can't give Roger that feat. I just can't. I understand what you're saying though, but no. But anyway,
let's keep it on panel.
Yeah.
Let's keep it Blackbeard.
Because I don't think the audience understands. What Lawrence is talking about is right before Roger went to get himself executed, he went to go tell Whitebeard about the One Piece and what it was. That was the drinks of sake that they had, which was in the pink cherry blossom forest, right? Yeah. Before that happened, Whitebeard didn't have the scar that was presented at that meeting.
Yeah.
All right? Just for everybody to understand. Garland happened 30 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this happened like, you know. Yeah.
So the timeline So.
But anyway, bro.
Right. Those were the 2.
Stop knocking people down, bro. Stop, bro. Stop uplifting people that don't deserve it and give the respect to the people that do deserve it.
That's fair.
And I hate that. I hate that about the community. And they'd be like, why you always sound like that, Larry? And it's just like, no, bro, just understand.
I just think that this new era of pirates is just nowhere near as strong as like the old era.
I can respect that.
Not even close.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
See, I've been saying this, right? And the people don't believe me. But note this. After Luffy, name one Conqueror.
Put it this way, right? Hold on. Put it this way.
Body game.
If the new generation was so damn strong, right? Then why would Mihawk want to see where Whitebeard's power level was at? At his old age.
Yeah. Well, if you've never run into Whitebeard, you want to see it, right?
Listen. Mihawk acquired his fame before he became the world's strongest swordsman, from what was said. Mm-hmm. Why he ain't go after Whitebeard then? If he was that strong,
it said he fought strong opponent after strong opponent after strong opponent, but none of them measured up to Whitebeard.
Yeah, none of them were Yonko. He only got his hype when he fought Shanks.
To a draw.
And then randomly just got the strongest swordsman title. Huh. Damn, that's crazy. Got it after I lost my arms? Who else you fight after that, dog? Oh, nobody? Because you came with Shichibukai, you ain't want the sauce no more? Oh, then you became a buggy pirate, so you don't want the sauce again?
He's not a buggy pirate.
Oh, he's crossed
and then Buggy's like, yo, we going after the One Piece. And then Mihawk's like, yo, you expect me?
you want
me to fight? You want me to fight Whitebeard? Blackbeard? Luffy? And Shanks. I want to fight Shanks, bro. I already ran into him earlier.
Did they both got their arms?
Did Shanks grow his arm back? Because if so, then I really don't want to fight him.
Listen, man.
Come on, man. Sad, bro. Fans are so sad, bro.
That's it. I got some super chats.
I love y'all, though. Don't think I'm allowed to criticize y'all. Don't take it as like I'm hating. I love y'all, bro. It's all fun.
I'm gonna read these soups, and then we can get into calls.
We'll get into sponsor, and then we'll get into phone calls after the soups.
Yeah. We got 10 from Roberto Figueredo. It says, Larry was hilarious during the voting a few days ago. I really want to see him flip a table. # Larry Good Takes. Why you flipping tables, bro?
I don't know.
We got another 2 from Francisco Rodriguez. Hell no, that man's pride and power would never. That is Francisco's first super chat.
They're talking about the Katakuri
thing. Yeah. Full disagreement with me. Apparently.
Did we not read super chat since then?
Yeah, no.
No, we haven't.
Oh, damn.
It was 2 questions. We just rambled along.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm sorry.
We got 5 from Kremit. It says, Cat wouldn't join, but wouldn't be opposed to hiring them if Cat knows he can get pudding back himself. If he can't get pudding back himself. But that's just me. That's fair. That's fair. We got another 280 from Garbage D Fishman. It says Larry ending the year with the worst take. New Pikachu. he was wilding, bro.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. I'm not saying new Pikachu. I'm saying like, they would be able to market the same way Pikachu is.
Yeah, who'd be the Pikachu of Yu Yu Hakusho? You trying to say?
Yeah.
Word.
Go ahead. Shut up.
Hashtag Detective Pooh.
I'll watch it.
I would watch Detective Pooh. Yeah. I'll watch that. We got another subscription to Nakama status from Dante Dobbins. So enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama, Dante. And his first super chat. It says, $5, Big Dog Killer Croc will never be a buggy pirate. We can also agree Porches D Waste is garbage. Dang.
Okay.
Dang.
Mods, just block him.
Yeah,
just block him.
I'm not a huge Ace guy, but he's an amazingly written character. In my opinion.
Waste? That's crazy. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's a funny name though.
Yeah,
it's a funny name. I'm not gonna lie.
He put the trash like
okay, we're going too far.
We got another 2 from Anime Reality. It says fave Christmas movie. Hashtag Durag Larry Low Diff Santa. My favorite Christmas movie is Goodfellas. If you know, you know.
All right.
I don't have one.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I don't have one.
I gotta go with the Grinch, Jim Carrey.
The Grinch?
Yeah.
You really don't have one? I'm surprised.
You could probably find one in like X videos or something.
Wow.
Keep going though, bro.
Wow, bro. I was gonna ask Lawrence, but I mean, we got another 5 from Kirby. It says if Cross Guild was entry by combat, how much of a chance does Cat have against Mihawk?
He wouldn't.
He
win.
can't beat.
Yeah, he can't beat.
It would be a good fight.
Lawrence.
I'm not saying he beats. I'm not saying he beats Mihawk. But we have Vista here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying we have Vista.
Yo, real talk. Why would they do?
Come on, bro.
Entrance by combat.
Listen. I get it. I agree, but no.
No, I know he's not beating me. I know he's not beating me. But I'm just saying, Vista apparently put up like the biggest fight ever.
Listen.
He wasn't really trying though. You know.
Again, Vista looked like he wasn't trying too hard.
Rose Rondo.
I get it, but I'm sorry. Mihawk beats.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah, he definitely
but
does.
Vista ain't beating Cat. Vista ain't beating Cat.
Yeah.
I think it would be high diff.
Yeah. Vista ain't beating Cat.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
We
don't know
I'm
that.
going mid diff.
Well, well, again, until Mihawk shows what he has to show, which I believe we all believe he's going to show. Until then, I think it'll be high diff. Until then, it's probably going to be like medium diff after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We got 2 from Project Iceman. It says Larry gonna be mad that Buggy is a conqueror. LOL.
Ooh.
Nah.
I'll drop the show.
I think that's a droppable offense.
No, it's droppable.
I think it's droppable offense.
Yeah. You might not see me and Lawrence here.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be here.
It's just gonna be sad.
It's gonna be me because Lionel will be here. So
nah, Marv is gonna come through.
Marv drop it too.
Yeah, nah.
Dude.
Marv. We got another. I'd be hyped though. I'd be like, damn.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't be hyped.
No, it'd be your Neji.
It'd be funny.
It'd be your Neji. You would drop One Piece.
It would be funny.
The ultimate
but I would
guy.
be told.
The reason why too, because like the characters I always play with that the conquerors follow. There's not one conquerors in the entire show that shows that they're afraid of death. Not one. Buggy heavily shows that.
Yeah.
They make him a conqueror. It would. Oh my goodness, it would infuriate me.
But if Buggy's a conqueror, then does Cat join? Ooh.
I would say there's a possibility. Yeah.
Oh my god.
If he's a conqueror, yes.
Now we gotta break the series. Anyway, we got other 2 from Alexander. It says, does Sally and Saul think Mihawk isn't a conqueror? Who are Sally and Saul?
What? I have no idea who Sally is.
I don't know who Sally and
Saul.
Saul are. I think, are you talking about y'all? Larry and Law, maybe?
Oh, yeah, Larry and Law. Yeah.
I will say that the super chat was from a denomination of money that's not American.
Yeah,
so it's possible that it's just
I'm pretty sure it's asking me and Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
We don't have to answer it crazy long, though.
I'm not. I'm just gonna say I kind of mentioned before. To me, he should be a conqueror.
I agree.
And he deserves to be a conqueror.
Yes.
But what we've seen, he's not having a strong conqueror showing match than what we've seen other conquerors be like.
I'm 100% with Lawrence.
Yeah, I think Mihawk's conqueror status is plot necessity versus actual feats.
Yeah.
We got another 5 from 𝚬𝗏𝗍𝑚𝑒𝑛𝑡EAS. It says Vegapunk only mentioned 5 satellites, but has 6. What if Shaka is Kuma, and that's why he called Dragon? Where is Lionel? Is 𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗪? What?
That sounds. What?
Hashtag Father of the Year. I can't. I don't know. That was his first super chat though. So thank you, 𝚬𝗏𝗍𝗪. Thank you. I can't understand that one. I think it's where is Lionel / where is 𝗵𝗵𝗍.
No, there's 6 satellites. What is he talking about?
Yeah.
It's York, Atlas,
Pythagoras,
Edison, Shaka, and Lilith.
Yeah, that's 6.
But he said that Vegapunk only mentioned that there were 5?
I guess when he a couple chapters ago, or last chapter or whatever, when Vegapunk was like rambling about, I wish there were 5 or whatever.
Yeah. So he made a 6th one.
Just made a 6th one, bro. I don't think, One Piece fans. But I appreciate the super chat, 𝚬𝗏𝗍𝗪. We got another 10 from Samurai Smack. It says, Mihawk doesn't have conquerors, even though he's a rival with Shanks. He only stopped fighting when Shanks lost his arm. After Shanks lost his arm. But Shanks already a Yonko at that point.
So I will say this, right? Me and Terrell were going back and forth in a group chat. But what I was trying to say was, if Mihawk didn't have conquerors, it was kind of like, would that be like disappointing, or would that shift the energy to say like he's not stronger than most people? And what I was trying to say was, Zoro having Conqueror's Haki and him utilizing it allows him to reach a higher ceiling point than Mihawk would, right? So like if Sanji fought Dan Shinjao right now, even though Dan Shinjao has Conqueror's Haki, he wouldn't really be able to beat Sanji because he can't utilize it to the way he's supposed to, right? So it's like, Mihawk, in my example, doesn't need to have Conqueror's Haki, but if he has the most extreme armament Haki we've ever seen, the most extreme observation Haki we've ever seen, but Zoro has never gotten to that plateau of Conqueror's Haki where he can utilize it to overcome all those things that he lacks against Mihawk already, then I can see him losing to Mihawk, even though Mihawk doesn't have Conqueror's Haki. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I felt that way about Garp. Like, if Garp didn't have Conqueror's Haki, I was kind of okay with it because I knew that he was a monster with armament.
Yeah.
I was like, he could bang out with somebody like that, and I don't have an issue with it. But he would have to have the highest necessity of that type of Haki, where nobody else in the show does have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, next super chat.
Yeah. We got another 2 from Alex Vargas. It says, 80K subs, I want a no hat, no shades law episode.
That's up to Lawrence. I say save it up to 100K, but whatever.
80?
Yeah, 80 is not good enough.
It's a little shallow, you know what I'm saying?
But it does state the 8 brothers. 8. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Yeah. But you ain't the youngest, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
It'd have to be Seb.
Yeah.
Seb, no shirt, 80,000.
I'm with whatever. We got another 10 from Moneybag Trent. It says, first chat ever, made big fan of the show.
Oh, thank you.
Larry equals the GOAT. Also, last Roger and Shanks versus Rocks and Kaido. Thoughts? Hashtag Shanks Roger W. Hashtag Larry's the GOAT. Wishing y'all success. A successful future. That's his first.
I love to see
chat.
the love.
Appreciate that.
I just don't think we know enough about Rocks.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just know he was that dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going Roger and Shanks, though.
As long as you don't think it's buggy, then we good.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Hey Man Gramps. It says, yo, what if there was a Roger pacifista? We never really seen what happened to what they did to Roger's body.
Yeah, we talked about that. I would hate it.
I wouldn't like it.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah.
No.
Keep the legends. We got another 2 from Josh Shrum. It says, what about end of series Straw Hats and peak Gear 5 versus Roger?
I think that's more comparable, yeah.
I think end of series Luffy should be comparable to Roger.
He should.
He shouldn't need his crew to be fighting Roger.
Again, people, listen, people can suck right now. They don't have to be the end of series right now. And that's what I always tell y'all. Take it easy. Let them work, and they'll eventually get there. They just not there right now.
We got 20 from Mika. It says, what do you think will be the best fight next year?
I have no idea.
That's a great question.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I would love to see a Shanks versus Mihawk. I'm gonna be honest.
That's not happening, bro.
But it's not gonna happen. But I would say that's the fight I do want to see the most.
That would be an awesome fight.
Yeah. I don't think there's any other fight in the history of One Piece besides what Roger and Whitebeard that would be comparable in terms of hype.
Yeah.
Because the new age, it's not as good.
Yeah, it's like it's like first Hokage versus Madara. Like we never got that true fight, but if we did, it was Naruto and Sasuke, and then Madara, and my boy Hashirama.
Yeah, I don't have any great fights. I hope for Shanks versus Blackbeard, but I don't think it's really gonna happen.
Yeah.
Next year anyway.
No, I want legit scrappers,
Yeah, I want scrapping.
I want them boxing out.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's not so much of that. From what we see. He's a schemer.
Right. We got another 5 from Aiden Longneck. It says, on behalf of Crow, Kong destroys Mihawk.
Stop.
Yoru was grave robbed. #FraudHawk. Wow.
Yeah, stop that, bro.
Jeez,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
Kong love is wild to me.
Yeah.
No, he should be strong though, but
Again,
He's never gonna show it, bro.
yeah, I know.
it follows what I say. Everybody loves people that just don't have anything there.
We got another 20 from Mika. It says, Larry with the best takes as usual. Shanks top 1.
Yeah.
What? Like, you don't mean the whole verse, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he means all the time.
No.
We got another 5 from Top Provolone. It says, will Cat be in the group of characters gets that we are gonna be hard to get back into the story like Anel? No.
Oh, that's a great question.
I don't think so. I think the fact that Pudding was kidnapped is like a perfect avenue to revisit Katakuri's relevance to the story.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. Because Anel is like never coming back.
Yeah,
I hope he does.
It doesn't
I
look
hope
like
he does
yeah.
too. But
I think we all do. But
yeah,
it doesn't look like. In Cat, he's
Anel's so
the guardian of Whole Cake, huh?
Anel's so cool, bro. I go to the church every Sunday.
Yeah, bro. With Big Mom gone, there's
donate.
like multiple avenues for Katakuri to step up and be even more than what he was potentially in the future. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we can see
hope
Cat
so.
again. We got another 2 from Ben Fresh. It says Larry Head surviving that divine departure. Jesus. And then finally, another.
I wouldn't just survive it. I'd knock it back. Oh wow. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Another 2 from Matthew Morales. It says, what are the chances of a Straw Hat being clipped for plot? They're low.
They're low, but I'd like Usopp to get clipped.
I do think.
I would have liked Usopp. But yeah, Usopp.
And that's not even like just hate. It's just I feel like plot-wise, it would make it better.
He doesn't belong there.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's
Jeez.
crazy.
He doesn't.
Listen,
He doesn't belong there.
I've said it a dozens of times. Usopp's the only Straw Hat that could go, and his dream could still be fulfilled in him passing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's the only reason why I say it could happen.
He's
That's
just.
all Super.
I just don't think he's strong enough to hang with the crew at all.
Well, everybody, listen, if you could please like the stream, it would help us greatly. Thank you so much for all the super chats you've been giving. Also, to all our listeners that are on the go, if you could please review the pod, give us all 5 stars if possible. That would be amazing as well. And leave a nice comment. We're going to take a commercial break, which is like a minute, and then we're going to get straight into phone calls. So hold on to your seats, get some popcorn, get those phones ready, and let's get to it. All right, Marv, take it away.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem?
Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience.
There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire, and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton.
You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT.
Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
We back.
Hello. I don't know if you guys knew, but I have the Luffy hat. It just can't fit over my Vegapunk head. Don't screenshot that, by the way. We got some more super chats.
Yeah, we did. We got 20.
Stop laughing so hard, bro.
From 𝗏𝐼𝐿ance Gaming. One, before I even say
it's the headphones, okay?
Before I even shout that out, shout out to 𝗏𝐼𝐿ance, man. He started a Dragon Ball Z podcast. I'm blanking on the name. 𝗏𝐼𝐿ance, post your podcast in the...
we can get the mods to do it.
In the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he can
man.
do the thing.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah, he reached out. He reached out. Just to talk about it real quick, he reached out, asked me some questions. I helped out. I loved helping out. If you guys ever want to start something, please do it. I'm willing to help as much as possible. But it's a Dragon Ball podcast. And, I've seen some of his clips. Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Yo, his Vegeta impression was terrible. I need you to know that, Sky. And I know it was you. All right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
So, other than that, we ready?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a 20 from 𝗏𝐼𝐿ance. It says, sad I'm in the latter half of the stream, but W Terrell on the stream. Hashtag kid is greater than law. Hashtag Larry and Big Mom's ship, best ship. That's terrible. Hashtag Seb got Riz. Hey.
I clip Big Mom, bro.
Hashtag Lawrence a conch, but not law. All right, we got another 2 from Alexander. It says, Mihawk Yonko level Zoro endgame dream is fraud. We got another subscription to Nakama status from PNC Captain. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. And another 2 from Sky. It says, it was awful, you are right, bro. It wasn't that bad. I was gassing. It wasn't that bad, bro.
Yo, Terrell, I'm gonna need you to, let that vibrate off the table, dog.
You got by not disturb. Takes off the vibration.
Does it?
Yeah.
I gotta do it too.
I was about to say, I heard you going off too.
I know. That's why I was like,
Larry a hypocrite, bro.
Stop.
Larry stays spazzing on the twins and on Lawrence about the vibrate. Every single time he sits here, bro,
it goes to my watch.
It goes off,
no, it goes to my watch. That's why. When it doesn't go to my watch, that's when it does it.
Yeah, that's why I figured out do not disturb. It takes away. So I was like, and that's why you don't hear it no more. I can leave it.
Yeah. We got another 2 from Destructor Games. It says, Hito no Mi model Megamind. Hashtag my joy boy. Megamind was a dope movie, man. I liked it. Another 2 from Matthew Morales. It says, Lizzo as Big Mom OP live action. Who says no?
She's not attractive, bro. I'm gonna just give a shit on.
I don't even know who Lizzo is.
The 𝗏𝐼𝐿 chick, though, she was attractive.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, look her up. We got another 2 from Tareen Neal. It says, who should the straw hat be passed to? That won't fit. Hashtag that won't fit.
Sanji.
Oh, man.
The straw.
It won't fit, though.
I think Morge dropped a video about him giving it to Bonnie. I like that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw a picture of it.
I don't know. I feel like if it is to be somebody, I feel like we haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I like the Bonnie one. I'm almost too weak.
Dude, it's definitely going to be
weak-minded.
If you guys believe that's Shanks' kid that Makino has.
That kid's kid.
He definitely can become a pirate.
I don't like that random kid thought process either.
I mean, you don't inherit the straw hat just because you're related to somebody.
I know, but it's just like he's gonna want to become a pirate.
The reasoning behind the video was that Bonnie does emulate Luffy a decent amount, and even at this point in her life, like she's super young and has done things that nobody's done.
Yeah,
like she just poked up a 𝗏𝐼𝐿 member right now.
You think she's already a pirate though?
That's a Luffy thing, but cool. It doesn't need to be I'm inspiring you to be a pirate per se.
No.
I don't know.
All right.
That's all of them.
All right, guys. It's time. Marv, if you can, put the phone number in chat. And everyone, please call up. Ask us some questions. Hello? No, I shouldn't do that.
Are you ready, man?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on? This is Lyra from That One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Bro, finally. I've been trying to get in this, bro, forever. It's Bellus.
Hey,
what's up, bro? Bellus, what's
How's
up,
it going,
bro?
brother?
Yo, y'all gotta stop being the best podcast because there's so many people trying to get in this call, man.
There's a lot of people. What's up, man?
That's all love, though. Hey, but I'm gonna make it quick. So, my question is, so we know Green Bull pretty much got wiped really quick by Shank, right? So my question is, if it was another admiral, if it was Fujitora, if it was Kizaru, will it still be the same case? Do you think the same outcome will be the same, or it just happened just on Green Bull?
I was gonna say we saw Film Red. That it kind of happened already. Like Fuji and Kizaru literally stepped back and was like, I saw Fuji on a knee, if I wasn't mistaken, when Shanks did it.
Bro, I seen Kizaru put them hands up to Shanks' right hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, he was trolling.
Yeah,
he was trolling.
I think he was trolling then.
Hey,
but in Film Red, he definitely like chilled out.
Yeah. They was all about it, and then Shanks flex. He's like, all right, you know what, Shanks?
They were like, you know what? Maybe we should just leave.
We'll leave you alone. You know, you got a lot on your hands.
Yeah, you know what? You lucky we ain't like eat before we like decide to come over here. Yo, I'm really hungry. I think my girl's calling me.
I think they got ramen back there.
Yeah, I think the Gorosei member said that we should just, not bother you.
Yeah,
but
I think it's the same thing because my whole thing I've been saying that the Admirals are not Yonko level.
Yeah,
so
I think the only people it doesn't happen to is Aokiji and Akainu. That's really it. I'm serious. Only Aokiji and Akainu. Only characters known to fight for 10 days. Also, Akainu boxed with Whitebeard, even though Whitebeard was at his sickest. Yeah. He was still fighting, bro, and he took 2 to 3 shots of the Gura.
Yo, technically, when Shanks popped up, he was like,
Nah, we not doing that. We can't do that.
Yeah,
we can't do that.
No, but Shanks popped up.
No, that is.
And he was on a very different type of time.
That is super unfair. No, that's super unfair. One, Akainu just went through all he just went through with Whitebeard. Then he ended up fighting the Whitebeard pirates. Then he had to fight through Jinbei. Then he had to, he was fighting basically everybody at the war. For Shanks to pull up fresh. That's unfair, bro.
Nah. It's a pirate game, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Green Bull was getting jumped as we spoke when it happened.
That's
you know what I mean?
It's them about that life because they don't complain because that's war, you know. And to me, it felt like Akainu was popping all that trash because he knew Whitebeard's condition, and then he was going after the young bloods and Ace and Luffy, and that's like when Shanks pulled up, he's just like,
yeah. What about you, Bellus? Oh, Bellus, can you mute the TV behind you?
My bad.
Nah, it's cool.
I think it's still if it was Kizaru or Fujitora, I still think it will be the same outcome. It's not just because it was Green Bull. I think Shank is just that guy. So Green Bull just so happened Oda I think just picked him, and it was just the worst way I think to introduce someone's like that, but. Yeah, I think it was just, it was just him.
Yeah.
Okay. It was his turn to get trolled.
I mean, it wasn't a good look because he just got turned into a twig by Momonosuke. I think it's kind of like, people are like, yo, he definitely is weaker by a lot.
I think the problem with it, with Green Bull, was that, people had this huge expectation of him to live up to because he's the new admiral.
Well, every time,
he's looking good.
Yeah. Well,
and then it's like, nah.
You know what it was? It was that every time an admiral came through in the series, they were just unbeatable, bro. Yeah. They were like, yo, undefeatable. And everything they did, for example, Kizaru came through to 𝑘𝐸, destroyed all the Supernova, and fought Rayleigh, right? Aokiji rolled up on the straw. Well, the straws rolled up on him. Yeah. He's sleeping like Snorlax. And then he just freezes the entire ocean. And then when we first meet Akainu, he basically punches a hole through Whitebeard, and then he punches 2 holes through Whitebeard, and then punches a hole through Ace and murks him. So it's like, yo, the next admiral we see is what? Fuji. And what does Fuji do? He shows us not only compassion, but he shows us the right way of justice. Yeah. And then he also
gravity.
Hold on, I was gonna get there. He went on his knees and apologized to a king, which is very admiral, right? And then he decided to lift the entire debris on the island and he was like, yo, I'll throw it at you.
How you skip the meteor, bro?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the first. That was when we first was like, hey, yeah.
Yo, the meteor thing was crazy too, but I feel like the lifting of Dressrosa entirely was like crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it was like, yo, he was really like, yo, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oda didn't do Green Bull a great showing.
So
as
then
far
when we
as
got
what
to
he did.
Green Bull was like, all right, I'm gonna solo hurt King and Queen, and people are gonna think that he really beat them. And then he's like, yo, I'm gonna get turned into Baby Groot by Momonosuke.
That's nothing, bro.
And then Shanks rolls up and then is like, all right, yo, leave. And he goes, my bad, yo. And just leave. So it's like, yo, you kind of like didn't show out like the rest of the admirals did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But after Oda pretty much gave him a shine by explaining the situation, what happened at first, and Sabo and just a few Fujitora and Green Bull like nothing. But as the story continued, we found out that it was hard for them because it wasn't just them. It was a lot of stuff going on, and then he took down what's Whitebeard's so-called son. Yeah,
Weevil. Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? So what Larry was describing was showings of great like strength feats and characterization, right? We didn't get that from Green Bull either way, right? We got him saying like racist rhetoric and stuff that makes it like, all right, whatever.
And then he was like riding Akainu.
Yeah, so it's like there's no like great sense of justice that we can gravitate to, and as far as on screen, like you just said, he off-screened Weevil, who we already was like a off-screen merchant in the first place.
Yeah, and we really didn't think much of Weevil.
Right, so it's like, okay, maybe Weevil's strong, but we didn't see anything from him to highlight his actual strength. So like him beating this off-screen person,
yeah,
it's
he
like
could be
whatever.
like Warrior's strength or something like that.
Right,
We don't know.
it's like whatever. And then like Larry said, with the King and Queen stuff, it's highlighted that they were injured. With the Scabbards, the fight was incomplete, and then it got stopped by Shanks. So there hasn't been that.
And Yamato had to take a back seat because she was told to.
Right. There hasn't been that focal point where it's like, yo, Green Bull was stuck.
The only thing I'll give Green Bull, which is really impressive, was that he still was able to fight Sabo and the Revs, like the commanders of it, and have to take into account that they could not go all out, because if they did, they would affect the Celestial Dragons around them. And if they even had one pebble hit the Celestial Dragons, they would have gotten sentenced to like their passing. So it's like to compete with those people and be so limited, that shows a lot of character.
I agree that Green Bull he's just the admiral that was chosen. It's just unfortunate that this being his first showings, that this is what we got.
He was just whack.
I mean,
I like him.
So here's just a really just quick question. So if Shank didn't show up, and let's say Luffy and the other Straw Hats joined, do you think Green Bull would have accomplished his mission?
He getting packed, bro. Look at Kizaru just got packed. By just Luffy. He getting packed, bro.
Yeah. Yo, if you saw the way Luffy was sitting on that cliff, he was like...
He was chilling, bro.
He was like...
Bro, not just Luffy. Zoro was chilling.
Yeah.
Sanji was chilling.
Well, I remember watching that.
Jinbei, there's no... Listen, bro.
They were sitting on the cliff, and they were witnessing it from far, but they were using observation Haki, too.
Yeah, I remember watching that, and I'm thinking to myself, like, how did they all sense that he was there, but like the Straw Hats didn't? And the answer was that they did.
They did. They weren't worried about it.
Yeah, they weren't worried about it.
They was like, yo, we gonna handle it. Yeah. Like if it gets too crazy. But then again, it's
the thing is, Yamato was there,
Yamato
so
was there.
they already thought at the minimum Yamato can handle this.
Yeah,
I would give them respect though for being like, no, let Wano take care of Wano itself right now.
Right.
Let's not jump in.
Yeah,
I gotta respect that.
Plus, we tired.
Yeah,
did a lot of work, man.
We're here to eat.
Mostly because Luffy's not in the business of like he doesn't help people that's not willing to fight for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like if you weren't even at least willing to do this against Green Bull, what am I doing here? Why am I helping you?
Y'all not gang, bro.
They were, but they were losing, and I think that it's admirable that even when they were losing, he was still like, I'm not gonna jump in. I'm just gonna let him handle.
I'm gonna be real. He was really sitting there and like, yo, he not getting past Yamato, bro. that was my thought process. Like Yamato got put to the side and was like, yo, don't do nothing. And Luffy was like, all right, if Yamato not doing nothing, she gonna eventually do something. But if she start losing, then I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah.
And like Zoro and Sanji are not gonna sit back. They're gonna handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but thank you for the question, man. That was a really fun question, actually.
It's been a minute, Bellus.
Yeah, it has been.
Yo, it's been a minute, man. I just want to make it, quick. unlike other people, Andrew and Broker. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I'll let other people call. It's good hearing from you guys. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Talk to you later.
All right, later.
That was a good question.
It was.
I had fun. That was a fun one.
I put Greenbow versus Yamato in the chat.
They're gonna say Greenbow.
What they say?
Hey, how's it going? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Yo, this is Andrew.
What's wrong with you, Andrew? How you always getting these calls in, bro? You and Marv linked up, bro.
Nah, I just be calling.
What's up, man? How are you?
Doing good. Yo, last week graduated from college. So.
Hey,
let's go.
W's in the chat. Fists in the chat for Andrew, man.
Yeah, Nakama fist in the chat for Andrew, bro.
I really appreciate it, man. Yo, just quick thing I wanted to say. Yo, I was watching one of the a podcast episode, and my girlfriend like saw Larry and Lawrence, and she's like, "Is that Birdman and Andrew Tate?" And I'm just like, "God dang it!" No,
tell your girl that's racist. All right.
I look nothing like Birdman.
Yeah, God, now I can see Larry be like, "Hey, what color is your blade, Mihawk?"
Oh man,
what's up, man?
So for my question is, in terms of like power scaling, which anime character you think gets overhyped or gets downplayed by their fan bases, or just in general?
By their fan?
In any verse?
Oh no, I'm just like in general, it gets like overhyped or downplayed.
Like in any anime?
Like power scaling. Yeah.
Any anime?
Any anime? Wow.
Yeah, you can use that with One Piece or etc.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I tried to not to limit it just to One Piece, just to get a general discussion.
I always got to say it, but it has to be Vegeta for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Overhyped?
No, he's talking about downplayed.
Like downplayed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think anybody that could just keep up with Goku and do the things that he does, and he doesn't have any real like senseis or trainers, or he just got the will to be like, yo, I'm gonna be better than you, bro. And he's accomplished everything.
And no plot armor too.
Yeah, like, and he's made every dumb mistake you could make, and still like competes. Like, it's hard to compete with somebody like Goku.
Yeah,
it really is. He has everything on him, with him, and Vegeta's still side by side.
Terrell?
For me, I think someone I think is super downplayed is probably Shikamaru. His intelligence is just crazy, and I think people underestimate that a lot. Like, he had no business beating Hidan, but he did.
Hidan wasn't that smart, though, bro.
That's my point.
He was, like, really
When he
dumb.
flicked that lighter, bro.
It's wild, because I'm, like, polar opposite fence on this one. I think Shikamaru was one of the most overrated people in the whole verse.
Nah, you're wild. You're wild.
Listen,
just
bro.
because his jutsu
bro.
isn't that strong does not mean that he can't be a great ninja.
I haven't finished Naruto, but he could, like, hold people for a couple minutes, and then it's like,
That's the thing, though. His power by itself is not strong. His true power comes into his thinking.
But we talking about
being able to out-strategize his opponent. That's his true power.
Shikamaru with prep time? He up there. No prep time?
With no prep time, his battle IQ is off the charts.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yo, real talk. It's gonna be mad random.
Yeah.
But like Sonic.
He does dynamic.
Yo, I'm serious, bro. Sonic be downplayed, but like, bro can do anything, bro. He can stop time. He has the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
And he turns Super Saiyan.
I can't think of any characters. Lawrence, you got anybody?
The only one I can think for overhyped, and I feel like we've been ragging on him too much and all day, but it's still overhyped to me. It's Mihawk. Overhyped. And the thing is, it's crazy.
Lawrence has anybody he could pick, and he goes, Mihawk.
So I thought about going on the show, but I was
Hey, y'all be saying I be like slander.
Oh my god.
Because I do believe how Mihawk is strong, and like he's gonna be strong, and I want him to be a conqueror. But some things are not fully added up to me. I gotta see the way things play out later on. But the way they be talking about how this dude, just anyone that wields a sword, automatically, since Mihawk's the greatest swordsman, Mihawk beat them. Yo, it's like that doesn't make any sense.
Real talk. The Power Rangers.
I was gonna say Gojo from JJK.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh man, listen, I love Gojo, but they be acting like he's that guy for real, and I don't like. They be talking about he could beat Goku.
Would he beat you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd win. there's like a meme. He goes, "Nah, I'd win," and like, he ain't win, bro. Spoilers. I'm sorry, but he did.
Right.
Who about you, Andrew?
Yeah, what about you, Andrew? You eating something too? I can hear it, bro. Give me some.
No, I'm just walking, bro.
Give me a piece.
Oh, I'm gonna go my underhype though. I'm gonna say my underhype. Right?
What's your underhype?
One Punch Man.
Underhyped?
Yeah, yo, bro.
It depends on who you're talking to, bro.
Yeah.
They'll be like, it doesn't matter who. The way they talk about Mihawk is the way they be talking about One Punch Man.
No, but like,
if you exist,
no.
I can punch you, and you can.
Hold on.
That's how they be talking about him. That's how they talk about him.
Watch your mouth. Listen, watch your mouth, because it's a Saitama. He's done things. Yeah. Crazy things.
The man has jumped off the moon.
I'm not saying he's not like that. I'm saying when they scale him cross-verse, they be like, it don't matter.
Sebastian's slandering Mihawk. I get it now. Yeah, I get it. I get it, bro.
Larry don't let me troll and Sep no more, bro. It's crazy.
But you rudely interrupted Andrew.
Yeah. He's about to say that the most underrated character is Dragon. It's like,
oh god.
What about you, Andrew? What do you think?
So for overhyped, I'm just gonna do one from One Piece, and that'd be Vista. I've never seen a guy so hyped up, and I'm just like, man, he doesn't got really that much feet. Maybe
Andrew. The Vista thing it's a troll. There's nobody who actually thinks Vista's like this, bro. It's just trolling.
On the Discord, some people are really like dedicated to that.
Listen,
they're like, yo, Vista can he could like take down Roger. I know it's troll, but it's
wow.
Who said that?
That's wild. That is wild.
Y'all gotta make Lawrence come into the Discord and actually talk, bro.
Who said that?
Yo, Marv talks more than Lawrence does.
Yo, it's facts.
Yeah, and I have one more just for kind of like underhype. I was gonna say Shikamaru as well, but
that's crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah. When's the last time y'all interacted with Shikamaru fans, or even just Naruto fans? Because it can't be recently, bro. Shikamaru is one of the most beloved and overhyped people in the history of anime. In the history of anime.
But if you're talking about the most powerful ninjas in Naruto, no one's gonna say Shikamaru. But
they shouldn't.
But his battle IQ and his strategy, his intelligence is off the charts.
Yo, that's fine. That's amazing. And I love that for him. And you, because you seem to like him a lot.
I do. I like him a lot.
No.
I'm telling you, he can figure it out. He can figure it out. He'll figure out how to beat you. Don't worry.
Yo, is Shikamaru top 50 in Naruto?
Yes. Top 50?
50 might be his
50?
all time?
That's a big number.
Top 50 all time.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna say you right now.
I don't know if I can name 50 Naruto characters. I don't think he's top 50, bro.
He is. Are you? What?
Maybe
Are you kidding me?
I'm so serious right now.
Nah, he's definitely top 50.
Can I mention one thing? I'm gonna mention something in Boruto. It's regarding to Shikamaru. If no one cares.
Boruto's trash. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say, hey, we're talking about the current Hokage now.
Oh yeah, he is the Kage,
bro.
Yeah, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. That's not
what does that mean, bro? What does that mean, bro?
How is the storyline progressing? I don't even understand.
Naruto's dead.
Naruto passed? Nah, he didn't pass.
He did get the Nine Tails taken out of him though, so he's like.
Bro, everyone be like. People would be like, ever since he became Hokage, everyone's like, bro, he can't even be like part 2 Naruto.
Jesus, bro.
I see some significant downplaying.
He's not top 50, bro. I'm gonna find 50 people.
He's top 50.
That's hating.
He's easy top 50.
If I find 50, that's hating. Just know that was me hating.
Listen, the reason why Sebastian hates on Shikamaru so hard is because it reminds him of Batman.
That's probably it. That's probably it right there.
Oh man,
but at least Batman can fight.
Batman's superpower is that he's rich.
Shikamaru can't scrap.
Who y'all got? Shikamaru or Batman?
Batman.
Yo,
Batman.
Batman's wild. He once jumped off the moon onto the Earth in the span of 1 hour.
That's
true.
Shikamaru can't do that.
No,
absolutely not. Not even close.
But Andrew, man, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, bro. I hope to have a girlfriend the same way you do one day.
God.
Wow.
It's lonely
No
out
problem,
here,
man.
bro.
I'm married, so
No,
I'm good.
I'm gonna get one of those inflatable like pillows.
Yo, chill out, bro.
Just put somebody's face on it.
Oh, man.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, Emu Gang. But
Hey.
Stop, bro.
So, I'm Emu
Wait,
Gang now, Andrew. It's official.
It's starting to become a thing. It's a thing now. I can't. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it going.
Yeah. But all right, Andrew. Talk to you later, bro.
Peace out, man.
All
Y'all have
right.
a good year.
All right. Thank
you.
you.
You too.
Happy one.
You too.
Peace.
For overrated, I should have said the dude from Death Note.
Light?
Light?
I should have said him.
What?
For overrated.
You about to get your name written.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey, it's Broker. How's things, guys?
Hey.
Broker!
What's up, broker?
I'm good. Just quick, can you hear me properly this time? I know you couldn't last couple of times.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Excellent. Just two quick things. Larry, I love pretty much all of your takes this evening. However, I do love especially the fact that people are now going to say your most controversial one is saying Lizzo isn't attractive. People are going to hunt you down for that. People are going to be coming to your house just for that. You can talk smack about Mihawk all day long, but people are going to come.
Damn. Shout out to all my black women.
Listen, man, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, man. Larry don't gotta think Lizzo attractive.
Cancel culture is a real thing. I'm
Listen,
sorry.
bro. I like Big Mom.
I was going to say, that's it. Exactly. Be careful.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%, by the way. I don't care about being cancelled. I'm 35. Try and cancel me. I don't care.
Oh, man. What's the second one?
Right. So I want to talk to you about Shanks.
Okay.
Right now, I know all of us love the character, but I find in fiction, if you have a character like Shanks, which is at the moment with sort of getting away from the whole him going to the 𝗏𝗏𝐻𝐻 thing, at the moment Shanks is like the absolute paragon of good. Like he's never really done anything bad. You can't say he's conflicted in any way. I find characters like that, I'm always wanting a little bit more. So what I've been thinking is that what I would like to see is that we'll find out now that at some point after getting to Laugh Tale, the crew, Roger's crew, the reason they laughed is because they, thanks to Odin, they're able to read the poneglyph, and he finds out that in order to fulfill Joy Boy's prophecy, you need to have got the Nika fruit. And that they're going to laugh because at some point in their journey, maybe even really recently up until then, they literally had it in their hand, but nobody wanted to eat it. Roger turned it down, so they just moved on. And the reason that's important is because I think that when Roger talks to Shanks afterwards, he tells him, he's like, look, we've been there. I'm not going to tell you what there is, but if you want to get further than we did, you have to go after that fruit we just passed. So Shanks goes out. That's why he specifically goes after the Nika fruit, hunts it down. Whether he knows it's the Nika fruit or the gum, whatever they're calling it at that point, that's why he goes to the effort of getting it off of 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻. He gets it with the intention of not eating it himself, but for giving it to Ace. And that he goes all the way to 𝘐𝐻𝐻 Village, because we know that, crews of that level, they have some sort of like underground intelligence agency. They have some ways of getting intelligence in the world. And that he finds out Ace is potentially there. He goes there, but he can't just ask to see Ace because they would obviously hide him away. So he tries to get to know everybody, tries to get to know the town, etc., etc. And that when Luffy accidentally eats it, Shanks is then presented with a choice. He knows that he really wanted to give that fruit to Ace, but now it's been eaten by somebody else. So the reason we see Shanks lose his arm to the Sea King, which makes no sense canonically because we know he has future sight, he could have used basic armament, Haki, etc., is because for that fraction of a second when he's out at sea, he honestly considers letting Luffy die so that the fruit will reincarnate and he has the chance to give it to his captain's son again. Only for a fraction of a second. I don't ever think he really considered it, but it goes through his mind, and just that's what makes him hesitate that fraction of a second, which is what causes him to lose his arm.
Wow.
Listen, that's why I mess with Broker, because me and Larry have complained that this scene is a plot hole for a decade.
Yeah, we've said it for a long
This is
time.
the first time anyone's explained a reason that it could have happened.
And I actually like it.
That makes sense with the story and fits his character.
Yeah.
Because I do think Shanks would, in that one fraction of a second, have some doubt. Like, is this what I should be doing?
Because then he could just find the fruit again.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this what I should do?
Exactly.
I love it.
You know what it is? I love it too, because as soon as you said it, I like looked towards my brother and I was like, yo, this goes not hard. But I also looked at Lawrence, and Lawrence just, he don't look too
enthusiastic.
Like, all three of us are kind of like, we're like, yeah, but like, go ahead, Lawrence. What you got, bro?
Nah, it wasn't. I wasn't happy. I was like, wow, that got dark. That's what I was thinking. I was like, dang. It's like, should I let this kid just pass? No, I gotta see
snap!
But
I don't like the idea of Shanks knowing too much though. Like I've never been on.
Why not?
Board I've just never been on board with that. I would prefer that he's.
But he doesn't need to know too much. If Roger tells him the bare minimum, because we know Roger doesn't like influencing other people's journeys, if he just says, look, we're not going to tell you what we found, but if you want to get further than we got one day, you at least need this. He doesn't have to tell him what it does or what it's for. He just says, you'll need this.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's crazy.
Yo.
That's a retcon I would enjoy.
Yo, everybody in the chat, can you put like the cooking pasta, the pasta emoji? Is there one in the YouTube live chat?
Listen, man.
Can we put that pasta emoji?
There's got to be a chef or something.
Yeah, there has to be a chef. Like, put the chef emoji. Because Broker, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Because it makes the story better for me now.
Honestly, it would make...
I agree.
It would
make Shanks better, if nothing else.
I was just going to say that. It makes Shanks' character a little bit more real to me, that he's not always like a goody-goody.
I mean, I'm telling you, when Sebastian said, we've talked about this for like years, we've said this, I think we've gotten into like debates in the attic with Lawrence and Lionel, I believe, about like this.
I honestly think, besides the crocodile water thing, this was the biggest debate that me and Larry ever had with the twins. Whether or not Shanks losing his arm was a plot hole.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, me and Larry have always steadfast, adamantly been on, yes, it's a plot hole. There's no chance Shanks was weak enough to happen.
It was this, and the Oroku techniques were just hockey.
Yeah.
It was like, those are the two conversations where it was like me and Lawrence versus Lionel and Lawrence. I mean, yeah. Bro. So it was just like...
There's one thing I gotta mention though, because I think about it, right? Is not in regards to like the Shanks thing, like it just got dark, but I can see him saying that because ultimately supporting that what you said is that it was said on Roger's ship that said my son will do it. Shanks probably heard that, so trying to further the person he looks up to the most, furthering that will, he would probably want to try to like, all right, safeguard the fruit to see, also to maybe even see if see if Ace is even like kind of like worthy. Is he ready for it or whatever? But at least safeguard the fruit. But I will say this though, but like, for we seen with like for Big Mom eating and then gaining the fruit herself from like eating that. Do you think the Sea King would have just gained the fruit, the ability of the thing if he?
Well, he could have clipped the Sea King afterward too.
Yeah.
Either way,
it's a slight moment of doubt.
Okay.
That was the thing. You know what makes this super interesting too? It's because when we saw Shanks and Buggy in that flashback that Buggy had when he said he's gonna go after the One Piece, right? To Mihawk and Crocodile. Buggy was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, you're the person I look up to. Like, why aren't you going after the One Piece now? And he's like, yo, I have a different goal. Like, I'm not trying to go to the One Piece yet. Like, it could be what Broker said. Like, when Roger came back from, Laugh Tale and spoke to Shanks, and him and Buggy were super hype, and Shanks went to go meet him. Roger spoke to him about something.
Yeah.
Shanks started crying. We never got that fully fleshed out. So what if it was like, yo, like, my son is going to be this. We need the devil fruit for this. And I'm going to be executed soon because I need to start this type of thing in order for this to happen. And then Shanks was like, maybe the greatest treasure isn't the One Piece. Maybe the greatest treasure is the person that will find the One Piece. So his treasure became Luffy. Or, in this case, it was supposed to be Ace.
I think it was always supposed to be Ace, right? At least that's where the story has gone to. It was always supposed to be Ace. That's why I like the fates that the paths have gone down. Like, Ace was a potential future that's been wiped out Now Luffy is another potential future that could at some point be wiped out. He won't, because that's the story we're reading. But in every other work of literature, it would have been Ace.
Yeah.
Right? So like, I love it, bro.
Yeah, I love it too.
I do, bro.
10 out of 10, bro.
He should have let him go.
It also makes sense then on what he meant by a gamble, because when he said it to Whitebeard, realistically, because we, especially with continuity now, we know that he didn't really gamble anything. He could have used armament, etc., etc. The gamble is his hesitation. Was it going to be Ace or was it going to be Luffy? That's the gamble.
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with him like intentionally losing his arm.
Yeah, the gamble was saving Luffy.
Broker, this makes even more sense because there has been other times where people were like, "Yo, but Blackbeard scarred Shanks," and and Shanks has literally pointed out to the girl, say like, we suggest that he was probably like, "Yo, Blackbeard is like this," and then he went to Whitebeard and was like, "Yo, Blackbeard is this." Maybe it's the fact that he believes that in order for Luffy to find the One Piece, he needs to overcome some adversity, some opposite adversity, like an opposite devil fruit of the Nika. But potentially, if he was to take out that person, it would ultimately interrupt Luffy's way of finding the One Piece. So he's probably like, yo, I gotta let Blackbeard do Blackbeard things.
You think that's why he told Whitebeard to back off? Like, to not go after him?
Yo, maybe.
I think that's a little too much. I think that's a little too much.
But we know that adversity challenges your will, right? Like, in order to find whatever you need to find, your goals are going to be, interfered.
Yo, he also has let Blackbeard kind of do his thing over the past 2 years.
Yes!
Which has always been like...
But the thing is, remember, it could also be when Blackbeard was supposed to go to Wano, Shanks was there, Shanks probably thought like, yo, maybe it's too early for Luffy and Blackbeard to even meet. But he knows that they eventually will.
This is getting into that Shanks knowing a little too much for me. That's it. It gets a little. I don't want him to be this kind of an actor in the play.
It's funny though, because like going with what Larry's saying and what you're saying, Broker, too, because if you think about it, Shanks knew the most trying time that Luffy was going through, but chose not to see him.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, you gotta kind of get through this on your own. He goes, I know it's good, because he whispers, like, I know this is gonna be tough, Luffy, but this is something you have to see through. Like, Shanks said those words. I know it's going to be tough.
And the thing is, too, every time we see Shanks, we always think, like, it's admiration for Luffy through these wanted posters. But maybe it's like, this is the right path that Luffy's taken. Like, I needed this person to take this path with the Gomu.
I just thought, Larry, it's even better than that. Think about it this way. If we are going to accept that Shanks maybe is not all good all the time, is some childish part of him almost jealous of Luffy, but well, if Ace wasn't going to have it, I was probably going to eat it. Like if something would have happened to Ace before I got to Ace to give it to him as a child, would I, Shanks, have eaten it myself? And he's then thinking, look, this kid, yeah, he's strong, he's great, but could I do so much more with it myself?
I was leaning a different way with the thought process. I think it's more like I made the right decision.
Yeah.
Every time he sees Luffy make an accomplishment, it's like, I bet. Not letting this kid pass.
I meant for why he did. I meant for when he didn't see him early on in the story. For why he didn't see him early.
Yeah, because
like he had inner thoughts about eating it himself.
Yeah, because like what you said, I like how you brought up the gamble. Because like he said, at bet, it's like he's watching to see where his bet led to.
You know what makes this better? It's because Shanks has always been told he was next.
Yeah.
Like, besides Roger saying, oh, my son is going to find it, it was always like, like, Shanks is that guy that's next to take over after Roger. So
he's the one with the hat. He's the one who got given the hat by Roger.
Yeah, exactly. So he was probably like, yo, maybe I have some...
100%.
Maybe. You think the Straw Hat should have went to Ace?
I think he probably would have. I think if he would have eaten the fruit, I think he would have given him the hat 100%.
The only reason I say Ace shouldn't have received the hat was because Ace wasn't looking for a higher dream. He was looking for a daddy. That's really what.
I'm showing Lawrence over here. What?
But if Ace would have been there instead of Luffy at Fuchsia Village to start with, Ace probably would have, fell into that similar relationship with Shanks that Luffy did.
Probably.
See, this is where I always talked about like how we always talk about like, for example, Joy Boy candidates and how One Piece could have been written. Where like who was the next Joy Boy instead of so much kind of like showing it was definitely Luffy. Right? By having Ace alive. Because I believe if Ace is just told the truth about Roger,
it changes his whole story.
Exactly. Right? His ambition, his story, everything about him, where he's actually a legit rival to Luffy now.
But that goes into that Crossroads of Fate. If he met Shanks, he could have got that.
Or really.
But this is the thing too. I don't think that's necessarily true because Shanks' whole purpose was, is my life worth living? Like, is there any reason behind me?
Ace.
Yeah, I said Ace, right?
Said Shanks.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Ace, my bad. So it's like, even if he meets Shanks, if Shanks doesn't give him that daddy-like figure that he was looking for, he probably still takes the same type of route. It's just that he tries to join Shanks even more, or he goes to look out.
He would have. But Shanks would have told him all the good things about Roger. Ace only ever found out the bad things through third parties. Yeah. Oh, Roger was the scum of the earth. He deserved to die, etc., etc. Shanks would have been the one person who actually says,
"He took
no,
me
your
in.
father was nothing like that."
He took Buggy in. He raised us to be good men.
Yo, real talk. One Piece would have been better.
Because also too, because honestly, I believe it might have been because. Like what Broker said, is not only that they said the bad things about Roger, they said, and any offspring from that man doesn't deserve to live.
One question on this, because we do got to get in the next call, but so Shanks and Ace do meet, right? Like they meet in canon in the story.
They do.
And none of this is seemingly brought up, where Shanks doesn't seem to know that he's his father. Like he's Roger's son.
Because it would be torture to tell him. That would be. I know they met when Ace goes looking for him and stuff like that. But for Shanks to say, "Oh, by the way, I was going to give you this really important thing that your dad wanted you to have."
I just mean we never get the perception from Shanks that like he knew that Ace was more than that. That could just be quick writing panels that we got that can't possibly tell us that.
I honestly believe that Shanks didn't know that. Ace was Ace was Roger's son. Because there's no way he would know.
But that's what I'm saying. He would have to have known for the original part of
Why else would
theory.
Why else would he go to 𝘕ci Village? What is there in the East Blue at that point in Shanks' life?
Exactly.
Shanks at that point has already got a bounty of well over $1 billion, it's confirmed. So why would he be there? In the East Blue of all places, he has no reason to be there at all. None. Unless, as we know, all big deal pirates, they have underground information sources.
Maybe he didn't know exactly who Ace was,
he just knew
but he knew of him.
And trying to find him, and then Luffy ends up eating
It is super weird because even Rayleigh does this. Like, Rayleigh never sought out Ace. Never went to go train him. Never went to go look after him. I don't know. Like, the Roger Pirates are like... They're kind of like weird plot devices.
The thing is, I just don't think Roger's tasking them with all this. That's my thing.
It's not even that.
I just don't think he is.
It's not even tasking like that, right? Like even somebody like
it's an option. It's not a task. It's an option. It's like, look, you can do this if you want.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like even put it this way, Dragon never really spoke about Luffy to Kuma. Kuma just kind of figured things out, and then the last chapter we just seen, he still went to go visit Luffy to see how he was, just because he's part of Dragon's lineage. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like. Rayleigh never did that. Shanks never did that. Gaban never did that. Crocus was hiding in Laboon.
Rayleigh got a girl, man. Kuma don't.
and also,
that's messed up.
Come on, that's a little more messed up than I wanted it to be based off the history.
But also, I mean, it was way late in the game. But Wiper did it way after the fact.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was like, all right, Ace was already coming towards you, but there was no reason for Wiper to show up in that territory. But he wanted to take Ace in. Because ultimately, there's no incentive for Whitebeard to go after Ace.
Yeah.
But he did. And then the whole thing was like he's trying to groom Ace to become the next, Pirate King from what Sengoku said.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I liked it. It was good. That was a good one.
W Theory, broker.
Yeah, W Theory, broker.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Right, all of you have a wonderful Christmas or, parallel holiday, whatever you guys call it.
We hope you have a wonderful holiday too, especially to you and the fam, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks a lot, guys. That means a lot.
Yeah, thank you, man. As always.
Right, much love.
Much
Happy
love,
New
bro.
Year.
Happy New Year's. Have a good one.
Appreciate you,
Bye.
broker.
That was a good one, man.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, that was fun.
When you tied in the bet thing, I was like,
wow. Hey, what's going on? This is live from that One Piece talk. Who are you and how are you?
Can you hear me?
Oof. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can hear you.
Hey, it's Tristan Hogan again.
Hey, what's up, Tristan?
What's going on, Christian?
Tristan.
I've been sort of watching some anime clips online with you with One Piece, and also Broker has some of the most fired theories ever. But let's just say I'm still salty about Yamato. And as much as Bonnie's a really cute kid who would be a great apprentice for someone like Luffy, I really don't think there's time or a reason for another Straw Hat member. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But what I really wanted to call you about is two things. First things first, if you had y'all ever listen to the Christmas songs with the Straw Hat crew from like 20 years ago?
Maybe once.
Christmas song?
I think I've heard it one time.
There's the Jingle Bells that they all sing, the voice actors sing.
Yeah.
The Japanese voice actors.
No, I never heard it.
I think I've heard it once, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Since it's 'tis the season, if you could have the Straw Hat crew or any One Piece group of characters sing a Christmas song, which ones would it be, and what would be your Christmas song? It can be your favorite or the best one you think be suited for them.
Damn.
A group or a single character?
Any. For me, it'd be like if we could get to what would be really funny is Pudding and Sanji singing "Baby It's Cold Outside" because that'd just be hilarious. Make Pudding the more aggressive one in that situation because it'd be hilarious.
Honestly, I just choose that one because that was so good.
I'm gonna go with. Oh man, I forgot the name of the song. I'm trying to look it up now.
Take your time.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Warlords.
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right. Terrell, you got any?
That'd be funny.
Maybe if Frankie did like Santa Baby.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What about the second one? The second question.
You know, I honestly forgot, but
he's picturing Frankie right now.
What is y'all's favorite religious Christian Christmas song and your favorite non-religious? My favorite religious Christmas song is "Do You Hear What I Hear?" and "Have Yourself a Merry Christmas." Anyway, I'm gonna go now, but I hope y'all have a merry little Christmas and a happy New Year's. Thanks for being y'all.
All right, thank you so much, Tristan. We hope you have a great night, bro.
All right, y'all stay safe and stay warm. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Later. That's funny.
I can't think of enough Christmas songs.
I'm not too well versed, bro. I barely know some like holiday songs at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
I was gonna say "This Christmas" by like Brooke or something, but like that's not funny.
Brooke does one song.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey, what's going on? My name is Andrew. And I have the... Yes, sir. Long time listener, first time caller, baby, and I'm in.
Let's go! Let's go! Thank you for calling, bro.
Hey, I just want to present y'all a theory. You probably even heard of it. It's a pretty decently popular theory. I see a lot online. So pretty much, I mean, everybody really knows that 𝐷𝐵𝐹 is going to be Usopp's arc, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what if the next power up that Usopp gets, because, you know, he's kind of falling behind the other Straw Hats, is a new Usopp hammer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard of this theory, actually.
And like in the form of Mjolnir. And you know, in modern times, Mjolnir can be lifted by somebody with, you know, who is worthy. And what if Usopp is so worthy that when he lifts the hammer, he could also unlock Conqueror's Haki?
Oh my goodness.
See, you had me in the first half.
Oh man.
No, I just wanted to get Steph with that one because I know he was. But yeah, I mean, I could say, because especially with Loki being the king of 𝐷𝐵𝐹, and, you know, it's a Viking island. You know, with Norwegian myth. I just believe that maybe Usopp could get a hammer to catch him up with the rest of the Straw Hats.
I think the best version of this theory, because it's been out for a while, is the one that Broker called with.
Yeah.
With the whole, all these people are boasting and saying, I'm going to be able to do this, I'm going to be able to do this, and the hammer maybe having like some sort of mythical zone ability itself to not listen. and Usopp's lies are able to convince it that he's great when he's not.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing Broker's actual theory pretty hard there, but I like the way he broke the Mjolnir thing down better than anything I had seen or read. So I like that one.
I think a lot of people like to go towards like the observation aspect or even like the Milnor aspect. I really would like for Usopp to get like armament Haki buff. Like if he's able to like use his Kabuto to start slanging armament shots, yo, that's hard, bro. Like that's hard to me. Like I feel like that's one of the aspects. Like he already has observation. If he utilizes it, that's cool. Like he's gifted with it. But like if he starts shooting armament Haki like shots, we out here saying that, you know, Ben Beckman is probably going to be able to do something like that, right? Because the Kuja pirates were able to do something like that. So if he's using it at a high tier, I'd like to see maybe Usopp on that Van Augur level. Or like he don't need these plants.
I want to see the plants get reincorporated. He hasn't used them. I don't know. I don't think he's used them to their highest capability, which is annoying to me.
That's because he's not scrapping. He's not.
Yeah, he ain't scrapping.
Yeah. Well, that's his thing though.
Not scrapping.
Not scrapping. Yeah. What about you,
do you
though?
think he would mix his plants with with his hammer?
I just like to see him use more of the plants in general.
I mean, I get what you're saying because like we haven't seen Usopp's hammer since what, Thriller Bark?
When the 10-ton hammer?
Yeah.
I thought that was
Alabasta.
Right? No,
that's
he
too
was,
far.
He was going to use the fake 10 tons on Perona.
Yeah, on Perona.
Oh yeah, he did use it on Perona.
That was so fire.
That was so funny.
It was so fire.
Yeah, she passed out because
he was flipping it and doing it. She was like, I thought we were getting it back.
I forgot that happened actually.
So I mean,
yeah, Marv saw that, so he knows what we're talking about now.
Well, Marv knows if he saw, I look over, he'd be like.
It would be good to see the return of the hammer, though.
Pause. What about you, Andrew? Any thoughts?
I looked into it more in depth. I just didn't want to be one of the callers that called and babbled for like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's okay, man. You guys gotta stop thinking that way. We like talking to you.
Nah, keep thinking that way.
Hey, but thank you for having me on, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. Have a good night. Happy holidays. So she's so dumb, bro.
Listen, we gotta get to some calls, bro. Listen, gotta get to the calls.
We have any super chats?
We have a few. Yeah.
A few. Next call. We'll do the next call. We'll take a pause to do super chats, and then we'll go back into calls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody on the line, Marv?
Message.
You remember I was on ringtone?
Hey, what's going on? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
Holy crap, I never thought I'd get in.
What's up, man? Who are you?
My name's Garrett.
Garrett.
I'm usually a Apple Podcast listener. I'm usually at work right now, so it's crazy to actually be in here live for the first time.
Thank you, bro. Don't get fired, bro.
Right.
No, I'm off this week. I took off this week.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, though.
Oh, no, absolutely. So I wanted to ask, because I recently re-listened to the Mosh episode that you guys did, and I was really interested in that Aruja's journey conversation that you guys had. Do you think Aruj is working under somebody or working for somebody, particularly with his like following kid and his journey and of the sword, kind of?
This will be a good question for Mosh.
Yeah.
I don't know, because every Supernova has had their time. Yarouge hasn't had his. Bonnie and Yarouge were the only two that didn't have theirs, right? So Yarouge is coming. I think there's a lot to gain from the Sky People's aspect of the story. I think we're gonna start diving into that pretty soon, and I think he'll be heavily involved. There might be a point where Emu and the place that he's from might be Sky People. We haven't really talked about Birkins at all. The only time we've had Birkins come into the story was through Enel, and even so, they weren't really expanded upon. It was just Enel himself. The moon On the moon, there's a city called 𝗏𝗏, and it was called the 𝗏𝗏 moon city instead of like the Lunarian or the Skypeans or the Shandorians. And when we look on the poneglyphs for, you don't know this, but there's a cover story where Enel's on the moon, and he looks at like the poneglyphs, and he sees all 3 sky people, except the Lunarians, on like contraptions. And we don't know why. I'll show you the picture of it. It's really interesting.
Okay.
But I think the 𝗏𝗏𝗪kins are gonna have a way bigger storyline than we anticipate. So that's just me.
I was gonna add, since we've seen a lot of Supernova. Like I said, is Bonnie isn't us. We're getting her now, and then 𝗏𝗏, right? If he's going to be associated with someone, who's left is Shanks and Blackbeard, right? So who's most likely for him to be, work if he is? Because that mean it'll be like everyone's working underneath someone except for the top 3 was Luffy, Law Kid, and 𝗏𝗏 and Bonnie. Everyone else kind of like got
So there's a thought process that's been out there on the internet for a little bit that I kind of have gravitated to with him, just because I couldn't think of anything that would be better. It's the thought that he was one of the original priests of Enel and betrayed him. And fled Sky Island because of it. Now, I would have liked a little bit more setup for that so far, but the real main line of the theory is how connected that the 𝗏𝗏𝘁 storyline and the 𝗵𝐻's the 𝗧𝗏𝗪𝗧 storyline and 𝗵𝐻's 𝗏𝗏𝘁 have been set up to this point. And I think there's another more theory actually now I think about it. But in general, Enel had 4 priests.
Right? Enel?
Yeah.
You mean a part of his crew?
The priests, the ordeals. There was Satori.
He had 3.
Yeah, I think it was 4, actually.
Yeah, it was 4. It was the guy that Wiper fought, the guy with the lance.
Yeah.
It was...
Gonfall fought him.
Yeah, Gonfall fought him.
Yeah.
I think Wiper ended up taking him out, but either way.
Yeah.
Satori, the bubble ordeal guy, and the Gadatsu guy.
Yeah.
Right? So that's 4. That's 4. That's 4, right? But... under this theory,
he was so dumb. Bro.
Yeah, he was hilarious. Under this theory, he would have had 5, and one of them would have betrayed Enel before the plot.
Before you continue, that was also proof that 𝗏𝗏𝗪kins could be black.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Because Skypeans, they didn't have any real black people.
Right.
Yeah.
And then with Enel, with Doflamingo, he has his Dressrosa, his 4 suits, but he also had like Virgo / Corazon, so it was like technically 5. One of them betrayed him, so it would fall in that line with that. People have theorized that one of the 5 𝗏𝗏𝘁 will betray 𝗵𝐻. I think it was St. Jude's Peter more specifically, just because of the name and biblical references, etc. But I like that tie-in to those 3 arcs in that way. So that's the only thing I really have. That's the only thing I've really gravitated to with the 𝗏𝗏, or however you say his name, because I can't think of anything myself. So I wish Mosh was here.
I don't think he's gonna any of the 𝗏𝗏𝘁 is gonna betray him. And I don't know too much about.
Yeah, they ain't portraying.
They're not portraying. Because I know people think because the Peter thing, right?
More Peter.
More Peter.
More sweeter.
What? And just to clarify.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what that means. But Peter's not the one that betrayed.
Yeah.
That was Judah.
Yeah, Judas.
Yeah. It's Judas. Yeah.
Peter just denied Jesus 3 times, but also redeemed himself later on.
But his name is Juice Peter. Anyway. He also be the one questioning him the most. Which
he's the youngest.
Yeah, he's the youngest looking one. He questions him the most. He seems like, I don't think Ym likes being questioned too much. I'll just say that. But I don't know. I don't have much with the 𝗏𝗏𝘁. That's what my point.
Do you have anything, Garrett?
Not particularly, just because we haven't gotten hardly any information about him. But just going by his journey so far and what he's done, it's really interesting, kind of to follow. It's kind of hard to say. Like, is he? He's not doing the caribou thing, I mean, where he's, piggybacking off the Straw Hats to, obviously report into somebody. But I mean, there's got to be a reason that he's particularly chosen this path that Kid has gone on, and then why he went on after, Kid was captured to go to Whole Cake, I think it was. I think it was directly after. But yeah, I don't really have much. It's kind of hard to tell, but I was just interested in that conversation very much.
Yeah, man. Mosh has some good theories about 𝗍𝗏, so it'll be interesting.
𝗍𝗏 about to come back when Enel comes back.
Oh my God! Stop.
I'm
bro.
with it, bro.
I hate y'all,
Bring
bro.
Enel back, man.
No, bro.
Bring him
as a battery.
Look, Fuji's gonna bring down the moon. Fuji's gonna bring down the moon. Enel's gonna come back. It's coming up.
Y'all be trying to intentionally hurt my feelings. y'all trying to get me worked up all the time, bro.
I don't know if
And
they
Gary,
are.
you should be ashamed because it's your first time calling, and you know how I feel. All right, y'all need to stop with all this Enel stuff.
Enel is a battery, Larry aside.
I mean, something's got to power that weapon, right?
You're a traitor. You're a traitor, bro. All y'all traitors, bro.
𝗍𝗏 sold out Enel to the government.
Maybe.
To power the weapon.
To be a Duracell.
To the man. To be a Duracell.
All right, yo, next question. Garrett, much love, Brody. Thank you so much for always being a Spotify listener. I appreciate
Apple
you, man.
Podcast.
Oh, Apple Podcast. My bad. Apple Podcast.
Hey, look, thank you guys. You guys do a lot for the community. I wish I could hop in the Discord. Discord's not really too much for me, so but I'm in there, but I don't really talk. But
pull up.
No. Why are you yelling at him?
Look, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you more. I hope you have a wonderful day and night, and also a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, you guys do the same, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you later, bro.
How could you possibly know if you appreciate him more, bro?
Because I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to pause. We're going to do super chats real quick, okay? And then we're going to go right back into it.
All right. We got 5 from Glorious Grace. It says, what do you guys think Mihawk's backstory would be? Based off his personality, he always looked tired, if anyone noticed, as if he barely sleeps.
You're just training all day.
I'm not interested in Mihawk's backstory at all, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't really know if I care about him that much, to be honest. I mean, maybe we'll see something in the prequel.
I'm a fan of backstory, so I'm interested in seeing it. I would like to see more. Because the backstory's going to tie into his journey, and that's because how he became the world's greatest, right? And also, if he to me, I believe he blackened his blade himself, not the whole crazy stuff that people be saying. So the backstory will give into that. So I want to see how he did it, because I'm curious about the title.
But is that your interest in Mihawk as a character, as the question is posed? Or or is it just how blades are blackened? You get what I'm saying?
No, because to me, I first thought Mihawk originally became the world's greatest at 19. And then it's like, all right, no, he's probably older than that. But either way, he's been holding his title for the longest, and kind of like, why? Because he's not really a pirate, but he is a pirate. You know? But I do believe the reason why he's even marked as a pirate because he was hunting Marines from the get.
Mihawk
So they just labeled
pirate
him
because he didn't want to pay taxes. Tax evasion. That's really it. He say, I ain't paying
and that's
that.
why he hunted Marines.
I ain't paying that, bro. I ain't paying that, bro. What you talking about?
Yo, I don't have to pay taxes if I'm a 𝗍𝗏 and I get the check.
Yo,
all right.
What you talking about, man?
I think
maybe this world's strongest thing
ain't too bad.
It ain't worth it. Yeah. Maybe being a warlord is better.
But nothing. I mean, let's see. I got something for the Mihawk backstory thing.
The only reason I would care to see Mihawk's backstory is to see the lead up for a fight between him and Zoro. Other than that, there's really no reason for it, honestly.
Yo,
Dang.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I'm at the point where it makes enough sense that he just didn't get it off of fighting the strongest people. I think when you become a 𝗍𝗏, they gave you a title like 𝗏𝗏 the Tyrant, and they were like, "Yo, here, bro. We need to make you fearsome. We need to make you a figure that's throughout the world.
That's disrespectful.
Throughout the world, it's not though, because if you think about it, again, we've gone over this. He hasn't fought the strongest in the world that we've seen, and his highest feat is fighting Shanks 12 plus years ago, where that Shanks is not as strong as the Shanks now.
Yeah, that's true.
Because this is like saying, yo, Buggy caught Luffy 2 years ago, yo. Buggy that dude. Then you see Luffy now, and then you're like, there's no way he could compete with Luffy. So it's like, yo, for me, it's like...
Who are we in this? Are we the regular people of One Piece? Because, Buggy Yonko.
I mean, come on.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
But you know what I'm talking about. It's like, it'd be cool, but I wouldn't be shocked if he found Yoro black.
I wouldn't like it, but
I wouldn't like it either.
It wouldn't impact anything to me.
It wouldn't impact.
I'd
It'd
be
be
like,
like,
oh,
the
word.
same thing. It'd be like, okay,
It
he tamed it.
It would for me, but I do agree with the sentiment before because I do. Since we found out he was hunting Marines, it's like, oh, the guy that kept taking out Marines, he's the world's greatest swordsman. Like, you know, it kind of fits that agenda.
What Marine the greatest swordsman? What Marine was going hard with swords, bro?
Exactly.
Besides Bogart, who else, bro?
So it could have been like the Marines trying to save face.
I bet he ain't fight Bogart either.
I bet he ain't fighting the dude that could turn blades to rust.
Yo, imagine,
You really want to be the tested. Be the strongest ever, bro.
If Mihawk, let Mihawk take it out, shoot, bro. Disrespectful.
Y'all disrespectful,
Didn't Usopp beat that?
He did train Zoro. Give my man something.
No, Zoro didn't beat him. The dude got taken out by something, some projectile or something.
I said he trained him.
He turned Zoro's blade to rust, and Usopp went, "Hey!" Got him in the face.
Listen, bro.
Matchups make fights, y'all. Anyway,
I'm saying give Mihawk something. He did train Zoro for 2 years.
Okay.
It was something.
And how good was Zoro?
Better than he was 2 years before that.
Hold up. Training Zoro means you get a backstory now?
No. That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all.
That's what he's saying. I was like, hold up, yo, hold up.
Yo, let's stop getting on Mihawk, bro. Let's go next.
That's on you.
Let's go next one, bro.
We got 5 from Victor Haight. It says, I will ask it here, if Akainu was all about absolute justice, does that mean that Coney should have been the lava fist for protecting Luffy, a criminal? Who is Coney?
I thought Coney was the chick from Sky Island, the Skypean chick.
Connie?
Connie?
I think it means Kobe.
Yeah, I'm
Kobe.
saying Kobe.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yeah,
Okay,
Kobe.
my fault. I said Cody, bro. My fault.
Should have been Garp. Should have been Garp.
Listen, man, he tried. It wasn't for protecting Luke, but he tried to hook off on Kobe.
He wouldn't.
He tried it. Shout out to Shanks.
He did it for somebody else's kid.
We got another 280 from Garbage D Fishman. It says, kids wish to Santa to see their dad. # law step up.
I thought they meant Eustace kids. I didn't know it was actual kid.
God,
yeah, Lawrence, do better, bro.
My kids are taken care of, man.
Listen, bro. just stop getting milk, bro.
Lawrence gets like specialized milk too, so he had like...
Pause. What? Bro.
I know you drink regular milk.
No, you say he has specialized milk.
I said he's getting specialized milk. So you gotta go to specific grocery stores, is what I'm trying to imply. It don't matter. Y'all missed it. We got another 9-month membership to Nakama status from Toby. The mod, it says, I love y'all boys. W stream, # Larry, what that neck do? Oh, man. We got another 5 from Diamond Life. It says, what if the One Piece is whatever the user of the Nika fruit wants it to be? Or it's something that can help boost the strength / power of the fruit?
You know what makes that question interesting? I started to come to realize that the greatest villain in any series ever might be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's truth. Because it reflects back at you your inner truth. And it grants you whatever that truth may be. So if you're a terrible person, it will show up as a terrible person and then give you the terrible consequence. So it's like maybe with the One Piece, if devil fruits can create dreams, then maybe the One Piece can show you something that relates to your dream. Or like it could be that way for everybody else. So it gives that open-ended like interpretation where Luffy might see something, Nami will probably see something different.
You was really vibing with that Madara and Truth conversation, wasn't you?
Yo, it was tough.
Y'all haven't checked that out, check it out. It was a dope one. It was. Damn. We got another 7 from Hayden Strange. It says, does Kuma have the saddest backstory?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty rough.
It's pretty rough, man. It's pretty rough.
I think Laws is the only one that comes close to it.
I still think Kuma gets the advantage of the fact that we're getting his whole life.
Yeah.
We only got snippets of people's lives for most of the time.
And it could still end even worse.
It can. But that was Hayden's first super chat, so thank you so much, Hayden.
Yeah, thank you, Hayden.
Appreciate
But that's all the soups for now. So we can get back to calls, Marv.
Yeah, let's get back to calls, Marv.
Maybe one.
We could do like one or two. Damn, it got mad quiet. People listening on the road was like, what just happened?
They lose connection.
They call that dead air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? Oh, it didn't ring, Marv. What's going on, man? This is Larry from that One Piece Talk.
Coach, what's going on, fellas?
Coach!
Oh, yeah, Coach.
Yeah, I was not going to call in tonight, but I made it 2 weeks in a row somehow. But I wanted to piggyback off of Broker's theory because I immediately DM'd him with some more points, and I wanted to hear what you guys kind of thought.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read what I sent him because obviously just hearing that for the first time, I was like scatterbrained when I was writing all this down, so I'll just read it out. I said, what if the One Piece was similar to the Holy Grail / immortality, and the 𝗁𝐺 are all former people to achieve this? And the key is the blood of a god. Like, the reason Shanks is kind of grooming Luffy this whole time is so he can achieve Gear 5 and that god-level status, so Shanks can bring him there to sacrifice him, kind of like fattening a pig to slaughter. And that's why when he met with the 𝗁𝐺, they knew of him because they want / expect him to be the next to join the fold. And they haven't stomped out Luffy sooner because they need him to get to that level for Shanks to do that. And that's why Roger and everyone laughed until they cried, because they were like that close to saving Roger from dying because they thought they were going to get to immortality.
It's dark, bro.
That's crazy.
It's dark.
So it's not that off day. Maybe it's
dark, bro.
Yeah,
super dark.
I don't think I was ready for that. Wow.
So Shanks is fattening Luffy up so that he can get a 𝗁𝐺 spot?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
He's setting
wild.
him up so he can slay a god so that he can be a part of the 𝗁𝐺.
Yeah, and immortal. And that's like how you achieve immortality is by taking out a god, basically.
I think if there was more gods referenced so far in the
There
story,
are.
there are, but there's been so limited, right? Like they
Yeah.
seem to have they have such a focus on Nika.
Of course, they already got him.
Oh man, what if that's why Saturn keeps popping up in the Nika storyline because he clipped Nika? You know what I'm saying?
But why wouldn't? So my thing is, why wouldn't they clip Sengoku?
It's Buddha, but Buddha.
Yeah, he's considered a mythological Zoan. It was a Hito. Is there any more Hitos? Who else?
That's all we know of.
I mean,
just those two, right?
Yeah, that's how we got comments. But technically, it could be like, all right, but by the time Sengoku came, they already earned their positions. So there's
so it's like pointless to take him out.
It's more like, one, he's already working for us, and two, like, we're not just trying to add people here, right? Like we have our five.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we got our starting five. Like,
As long as they're on. As long as you
like Garling, if you're trying to do all that, sure.
You're on the
but,
bench.
I don't know. That's kind of dark, man.
But that's also like pushing. So because going back and forth with this idea that Shanks is actually a villain or the bad guy.
That would be some crazy twist.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think he's genuinely like on the.
That gives me rug burn, bro.
That's a crazy twist, bro.
That would be a crazy.
I love the Holy Grail like tie-in though. Like I kind of do like that.
You know what's wild? I just watched Pirates of the Caribbean recently, the first one. And you remember when we first saw I forgot this guy's name already, but it was the guy, his father was a pirate, and then he gave him a gold coin, was from the Mexicans. And basically, if they needed to gather all the gold coins and put it in the chest and then sacrifice the blood of somebody. And then once the blood touched them, they came back to life.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I just watched that and it's like, sacrificing stuff and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Bruh.
I don't like it.
You'd have to put in a
like
lot of work, bro.
That
to like, bro, we've been 1,000 chapters plus 1,100 chapters now that like Shanks a good guy to everybody. You know, like for you to switch that hard, like he's the main bad guy.
You know
His
what it is,
whole
too?
goal was to do this.
Film Red. like, no matter what, Oda had a part to play in Film Red. And, like, it showed sort of something like that where, like, Oda tried to be like, well, he's kind of like a villain because of this, and that. And then it showed through Uda's memories that he actually wasn't. You'll see that movie soon, but it showed Shanks.
Plus, low-key, Luffy turned Gear 5th right then, bro. If he was going to do it.
In the movie.
If there was a time to do it, it was then.
Yeah.
But,
all right. We crapping all over his theory.
He be all right. Coach tough.
Hey, listen. Like I said, I had a bad day. Maybe it got a little too dark there.
Coach, run some suicides, bro.
That's not the word to say.
Come on, man.
Up, down. We will do up, down. No.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to do burpees now.
Please, bro. Yo, Coach, man.
Coach, have a good night, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, fellas. Just bouncing some ideas. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it was fun, bro. It got us talking.
It was interesting. Thanks for sharing.
Guys.
Happy
holidays.
Happy holidays. All right. We could leave it there, Marv. That would be set.
No more soups, so.
No more soups. They're going to start flooding it now.
I ain't reading them.
Yeah, so listen, guys, I just want to say thank you, as always. Thank you to everybody that attends. I don't know if I said it or if you guys haven't heard within the Discord. Me, myself, and Sebastian will be on our friends Jasmine's podcast in about 5 minutes. We most likely will be talking very little One Piece, but based on how her podcast is set up, we might talk about some life or something else. It won't be One Piece focused, but it'll just be on us. So, Marv, would you be able to post her link in the live chat for me so everybody could join her stream now? We're going to be doing that in about 5 minutes. It's going to give us an extra hour to be with you guys. For everybody that's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, like I said earlier, if you haven't reviewed our podcast, please do. You know, throw a nice comment in there. Throw some 5 stars in there as well. If you haven't liked the stream yet and you want to like the stream, please like the stream. But as always, I just want to... Oh, it's in 30 minutes? Oh, it'll be in 30 minutes then. Terrell, had fun, bro?
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And would you ever do it again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What if he was like, nah?
Imagine he was like, yo, I really hate Sebastian.
Nah, yeah. You guys are the worst.
Where's Jen?
Yeah. But I'm glad you finally got to be on the pod, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, we got to work on Charles next.
Yeah, I thought he might have been here today.
Yo, he be failing us, bro.
He's in Virginia.
Nah, bro.
He was in town recently, bro.
Yo, he what? Twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, twice, bro. And then he tried to say our hockey wasn't strong enough to make it like on a day he would be here. I'm like, okay.
I didn't put in all that work not to sit in this chair and grace this microphone.
Yeah, but other than that, Lawrence Lano, want to say anything for the end of the year?
I'm not Lionel.
Lawrence and Sebastian.
That's what he wanted to say. He's not Lionel.
No, man, it's been a great year. I was going to do a post on IG about just all the stuff that we've done on TOPT this year. I probably will. I need more pictures. I hit you up. You didn't hit me back. Marv, I hit you up too, and you ain't hit me back. And I don't see no surprised faces, Marv.
Marv read your text and was like, it ain't Larry.
But it's been an awesome year. I know this is our last pod of the year. I'm looking forward to 2024. I'm not going to lie to y'all like OB, but expect great things.
Yeah. Law, for the new year, anything you want to say?
No, just that we just going to continue doing what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. My expectation is we're gonna go super hard. Next year we'll be hitting 100K for sure. We'll be doing bigger and better things. There's gonna be more collabs. I think that's gonna be in the fold, and yeah, I think it's just gonna be a great year. So thank you for giving us a great 2023. 2024 is gonna be even better. So look forward to us. But we're gonna be on the podcast in about half an hour. Marv, you posted that link, right? Can you post it one more time? And we will see all of you over there. Other than that, my name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Sam.
Terrell.
And Lionel. And this is that One Piece Talk. Jana!